Hello everyone, hello Zone, hello Alexify, hello Lane, how are you guys doing? Let me put on, Animal Crossing relaxing music, no copyright. My new favorite YouTube video, honestly. What a banger, for real, for real. Good evening, how is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. How was everybody's weekend? Oh, thank you so much for 15 months membership! Thank you, Zone! Wow, 15 months! That's crazy. And 13 months from Ziva! Lera, you lived! Oh yeah, I did! I forgot! I forgot that I was like super sick already. I actually forgot that was a thing. But yeah, I'm alive. I'm alive. Tough week, but I'm holding out. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope it gets better. Make sure to relax if you're able to. Oh, even if you're not able to, honestly, just do it. You forgot you lived. If that isn't the mood, I low-key forgot. Not gonna lie. I was like, oh yeah. Like when you said, oh you lived, and I was like, what? What happened? And I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, because like I was kind of basically fine by like Sunday. My voice was a bit weird. My voice has still been kind of weird, but I think today I'm actually okay. I think today I'm feeling pretty much like perfectly fine. So yeah. I say that and I sniffle. I swear I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. I got like a little bit of a sniffle left. But at least my voice is not fucked up anymore. Maybe I cough occasionally, I don't know, we'll see. I only cough when I like talk a lot. Like I obviously don't talk because I'm just always by myself, so like I don't know. I don't know how bad my cough is because I really haven't been coughing that much while while being silent by myself in my room the whole time. But I tell you what, I did go to see my friend on Saturday, so the day after my stream where I was really sick. And like I was like okay, but I got tired really quickly, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm like weirdly tired even though we haven't really walked around that much. And she was like, yeah, Lera, you're sick. Let's go back to my house. And I went to her house and she was like, do you want to lie down? And I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm fine. I was like, I'm totally good. And then I remember like lying on her bed and her putting a blanket over me. The stream will be a test, yeah, perhaps. But yeah, I remember like being like thinking in my head like, oh man, I really should get home before it's peak traveling hours. I don't want to be in a crowded train. And then it was so comfortable under the blanket. And then I had to go home during peak traveling hours. That was really nice to be friend. I hope I didn't infect her. I messaged her today like, are you sick? And she was like, no, should I be? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe. I was very sick and I lied on your bed. I don't think I have missed a school day because of sickness and like since elementary school or something. Maybe it's all piling up inside of me and someday I'll explode. Really, I did totally miss school days and stuff like that because of being sick, like for sure. I don't know, like usually I don't get sick like super often, but if I get sick, I get sick. Thank you so much for 15 months, Gerardo. Am I here early? Yes, I started a bit later because my dinner was late. I was like, I got too into, I was like, I really want to finish lining this drawing before stream so that I can just color it on stream, and then it was like 7:30 and I still haven't eaten. Thank you so much for the membership. Speaking of memberships, I had the stupidest fucking dream. I had the dumbest fucking dream the other night. I had this dream that everybody cancelled my channel memberships. So I had no more channel members, but I really needed that money to save the Yakuza. Like, I'm not even kidding. I was like, oh my god, I really need the membership money, and I don't remember what the reasoning was or why it was specifically membership money, but I like remember seeing like this hospital bed. And it had like this like Kiryu looking man with like an oxygen mask and like the thingy beeping like beep beep, and I was like, oh my god, he's gonna die if I don't save him. He needs very expensive surgery, only my membership money can help. My Yakuza contribution. Thank you so much for 4 months, Alexify. Thank you. Oh, Lera, I know. I don't know what that was about. I don't usually get such weird dreams. At least I don't think so. Normally my dreams are just like anxiety, but like about real life things. And that wasn't really like a real life thing. Trying to save your Yakuza baby goes so real though. Honestly. Anyways. Do you guys remember how I have original characters? Who remembers her? Nobody. Because I haven't, you know what? I need to line a couple more things. I still haven't finished lining it. It's like, does anyone remember her name? No. Because she hasn't been around for like 5 billion years. I looked at my Twitter media tab like today, and it was all commissions. And that made me so sad. I was like, oh my god. I was like, when was the last time I drew my OC? And I kept scrolling and I was like, oh my god, I haven't like done a personal painting of my like original character in like since last year, which is crazy. I just like, you know, I really need this. I'm probably not gonna finish this today. There's like so much going on here, but it's okay. Is that the Lucinda? Great. Not to sell, do not cancel. Remember, you were going to? You were considering it? Are you implying that you could have? Guys, if you cancel my membership, the Yakuza will die. He needs expensive surgery, guys. Sounds like a scam, doesn't it? A little bit. That Lera's secret other VTuber model that we don't know about. Yeah, totally. That's what it is. I never heard, but I was like, oh yeah, I guess it is Lera's OC, because I thought you weren't really the OC kind of person. I really like my OCs, but I kind of keep a lot of it, like, private. I don't really, like, I do make OC stuff quite often, but most of it never sees light of day. And also, it's just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but I guess it's sort of, I just make a lot of, like, doodles, you know, and sketches. I make, like, comics with them as well, but, you know, they're just kind of, they're not really, like, social media worthy content, I guess you could say, which is why, I guess, like, you don't really see that much of it. And also, I've literally just been, like, doing commissions. I don't know, I've been doing either commissions, or I've been doing like fan arts of things, or I've been doing merch. Like, I haven't really been doing that much like original art, you know what I mean? Like, just like my own stuff. That's not like, even like most of my like personal art I wasn't commissioned has been like fan art of VTubers and stuff like that, mostly because, yeah, I don't know. I guess I just kind of it's not like I still really like making OC stuff, but I don't know. It's a bit hard for me sometimes to come up with things to draw, and then I also just end up like cringing at them, or I also sometimes am like, oh, you know what, this is not this is not how I picture it. Like, I'm just super specific about some of this stuff too, so then I just end up not doing anything. I don't know if that makes like any sense, but I really want to make more OC stuff. Maybe I should make it my goal, but honestly, I feel like every year it's my goal to make more OC stuff, and then I don't. And then I get busy. All the time. It happens all the time. Hello, Ultra Spider. How are you? Don't let your dreams be dreams. This is a sign of how busy you have been. I have been really busy. I don't know. Just like so much commission stuff, which I'm not complaining about because that is literally basically my only like income right now, pretty much. So, you know, I'm not complaining. I need to do them commissions. And it's going really well, you know, my commissions are doing very well. So I'm not complaining, but oh boy. Oh boy, it leaves me with no time for my OCs or anything, really. So yeah, it's both a blessing and a curse to be able to draw for money, I guess. The grind really does just like never stop. It is like, yeah, no, it is kind of sad. I want to make more OC stuff, I really do. But I'm really embarrassed about a lot of it, because a lot of the stuff I make of them is like very like story-based things. And that's just, it's just embarrassing, really. Oh god, this is not going well at all. This is not you know what? You know how we can fill this? Just put a square in there, honestly. Who cares? It's fine. But yeah. Like, my OC content, outside of like the pretty illustration, the stuff, I feel like anything that actually has like dialogue in it and shit is so cringe. So like, it's the kind of stuff that like should just stay in the drafts. And it does. It should stay in the drafts, and that's basically where it is most of the time. When is the lore video dropping? Never. I don't even know what the lore is. Like, another problem is that it's all just so vague. I don't know. Why is it doing that? Why is it so broken? Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's not actually connected under that. Okay. Just another day trying to fucking figure out layers on the drawing. Why did I do that? I thought I made everything like fine. But apparently not. I so don't feel like doing this. It's okay. I'll power through. I'm like, wow, I want to draw more OCs, and then I'm like, actually, no, I fucking don't. What the fuck is this? You see, if this was a Rin Penrose drawing, I wouldn't be complaining about anything. I'd be like, hell yeah, Rin Pen. I love drawing Rin Penrose with all sorts of backgrounds. It's fine. This is no trouble for me at all. Man, I'm like, ugh, I gotta draw Lucinda Gray. What the fuck? Give us a quick rundown of what you have. No. No. I don't think so. I don't think so. My OC lore is like pretty cringe. Like, obviously, like, I don't know. I keep remaking stuff because then I get better, or at least I don't know, not like better, but I guess I get like more aware of what good writing is. Like, you know, obviously my OCs are not the same people they were 10 years ago. Which I think is a good thing. You know, you grow as a person and your characters grow with you. But, you know, it's just, I just keep redoing stuff, which is really funny. The Pikmin Safari drawing was so cute. Thank you. Yeah, I was really happy with it. and she used it as a thumbnail, and I was like, that's it, that stream is gonna get cancelled now. But it was okay, actually. The Lera curse didn't act up. I think the Lera curse got fully used up this weekend for it just needs to like recharge. So maybe I'm gonna be having some luck for a bit while it recharges. With how like the collab got super scuffed and I got sick and everything, you know. I feel like the Lera curse like used its power up quite a bit there, so I can breathe for a little bit. Oh yeah, also my sink broke, so I guess that also happened. Well, no, my sink broke. Yeah, my sink broke like last week, so that's also probably part of the Lera curse. Why is the Lera curse so powerful? I don't get it. Another VTuber I watched actually did a stream yesterday about their OCs, and once they made from their high school days so much cringy and edgy art. I say if you like it, share it. I did share my OC lore like once, I think. Remember, I did that one stream where I did my OC lore, but I explained it all with, what was it? Stock images. Now that was peak content. Nobody understood anything. Hello Lunam, hello Anna, and hello Aaron. How are you guys doing? Just got done watching the worst movie ever, man. It's called Psycho Shark. Yeah, I don't know what you expected from that title. I got good at writing, then realized I don't care enough. Writing silly, edgy cringe is fun. It could be, right? Writing is fun, yeah. I feel like, I don't know, I like making like character stuff. I really enjoy making character interactions and stuff like that. But I don't really have that much like of a substance, like a story to most of my OC stuff. I just like writing character interactions, so I will just write random moments of them talking to each other or like random things happening, but none of it like means anything. Why is it being so weird? Why did I line it like that? Why didn't I line it in full? Why didn't I do that? Why did I erase behind the window? Why? What is wrong with this drawing? Is so scuffed. This drawing is so fun. Why doesn't it feel? Lera has a mental breakdown trying to draw her OC for the first time this year. Like, help me, please. Anyways, damn you, Patler. I was literally today. I started doing this like today. I was trying to desperately finish lining this like half an hour before stream. Okay, guys. It's okay, I got this. She has not indeed got this. It's okay. It's all good. Alright. Merge the layers, Kronk! Wrong layers! You got a cool new shirt today? I saw it. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing that was yours. Hello Spitfire, I just got here and this first thing I see is something about Psycho Shark. Like, what? Everyone is captivated by the Psycho Shark. Okay. But yeah, other than that, I was gonna... You know, guys, welcome to another moment of... I was gonna talk about something, but then I forgot what it was. Today's conversation topic is... What the fuck is TwitchCon? Guys, please! Guys, please, what is TwitchCon? Guys, what is that, please? Somebody please tell me! I don't understand! I keep me. I actually don't understand. Me, how are you? It's been a day. It sure has. A convention hosted by Twitch. The non-Twitch streamer asking about TwitchCon. I don't know either. Just like, I feel like whenever it happens, my like entire Twitter feed is like, oh, TwitchCon, TwitchCon, TwitchCon. I'm like, what the fuck is TwitchCon? What do you guys like do there? What do people do at TwitchCon? What is like, what is the goal? Convention for Twitch website. What do they do there? What do they do at TwitchCon? What do people do there to have fun? It's a convention where everyone starts twitching like crazy. Oh yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Seems like Lera watched the Muujin video. I don't know what that is. Who's that? It's a convention hosted by Twitch, but why? For what? Hello, Florian. Why is there no YouTube con? I think if there was a YouTube con, I'd be totally invited. She wishes. You know what? YouTube does the funniest shit. If you're a YouTube partner, I like literally never check my like YouTube email, by the way. Like literally do not look at it. But like recently I was checking it, and but I say recently, please keep in mind that I have ADHD, so that could have been like 5 months ago, but totally recently, I have been checking my YouTube email, and they were like, since you're a YouTube partner, we have some great rewards for you. And I was like, okay, let's see it. Let's see it, YouTube. What could you possibly have to offer to your precious partner? And you know what they fucking gave me? They gave me a free sausage roll from Greg's. I am on here like 3 times a week. Sometimes. I like spend all this time. I make nothing from their ads. And they're like, here, have a free sausage roll. I was like, what the fuck? I don't even want it. Honestly, I didn't even redeem that. I was like, first of all, that requires going outside. And I'm not gonna do that. Like, I am not about to go outside to get that sausage roll. And I was like, seriously, what the fuck? You know about VidCon? There is a YouTube con called VidCon. I have never heard of that. I have legit never in my life heard of that. What do people do at VidCon? What? What do people do there? Do they have an artist alley? Do they have an artist alley? Can I go there? Like, I actually, like, when I was posting about Dokami, one of my VTuber friends was like, oh my god, I would love for you to go to TwitchCon. And I was like, what? TwitchCon has an artist alley? What do they sell? What could they possibly be selling at a TwitchCon artist alley? A Markiplier keychains? What is happening? Wait, Markiplier is on YouTube. They can't even do that. I don't... Guys, I feel like such a boomer. Oh no, they don't. What the fuck did they do there? If there's no artist alley, I'm not going to a con. What the fuck is the point of a con with no artist alley? That is literally why people go to cons. By people, I mean me. Like, I walk into a con and I'm like, alright, which way is the artist alley? This is all great, but where do they potentially have Vinland Saga merch. They don't. They never do, but you know, a girl can dream. YouTuber's like, yo, you skinny, eat some food. I don't know. I feel like YouTube is just like... Oh yeah, they also offered like a neon sign, but I think I had to pay for it, like no joke. They were like, yeah, limited edition like YouTube neon sign, but I think you have to pay for it. Okay, I don't like quote me on that, I'm not entirely sure, but I was 99% sure that I had to actually buy it. Like, it is not, I don't think it was free. Yeah, because you are our partner, you can spend more money on our merchandise. Check out this limited edition neon sign. Okay, YouTube. I can't believe it. I don't know. How is that a reward? I don't know. Don't ask me. But I guess TwitchCon is like what? It's like to meet like people, I guess all the streamers are gonna be there. But how do VTubers attend those? Because I thought VTubers don't wanna like be seen in a lot of the cases. I don't get it. I don't understand. But you know what? Whatever. Another day of not having to worry about Twitch things because I'm not on Twitch. Like, I keep seeing things on Twitter, people are like, yeah, Twitch is doing this now. Twitch is like raising subscription money again or something like that, and I'm like, another day of this not affecting my life. Twitch is banning VTubers randomly for people buying bits on their channels. Another day of that not concerning me. For VTubers, they have Off-Kai. Yeah, they have the European one as well now. The one I couldn't go to because it was in Birmingham and at the worst time of the year for me. Hello, Minimi, how are you? But yeah, and like they always do it like in a different place as well, don't they? Because I always see people being like, yeah, it's like in this place, but then it's like in a different. But you know what? I don't know. I'm not gonna get too much into it. I feel like I'm gonna lose brain cells trying to comprehend the TwitchCon thing. My layers are such a mess. Like, it is not even funny. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like copying the colors. It makes more sense on this sketch. But then it looks like really strange here. Because the lighting doesn't quite apply yet. So it's fine, we'll figure it out. Doing okay, thanks, that's nice to hear. Every time I'm booking a place to the wrong Birmingham, oh yeah, because there's like multiple. Yeah, there's like one in America. I don't understand, they should just stop naming things the same. When has anyone ever benefited from that? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, I get worried when I'm in London, but I'm gonna go to like the wrong airport or something for my flight. And then they add more things to worry about with shit like I could be flying to London, Canada. I might not even be. It's not the airport I should be worried about. It's it's not the fact that I might not land in Heathrow. It's the fact that I might land in Canada. Why is this flight taking so long? It's just across the sea a little bit. No, not anymore. Oh my god, I do have a cough, guys. There it is. Alternative solution. Let's start naming more places to say, so it becomes enough of a prevalent issue that people always check the state or country listing. No. Why would you do that? I mean, I don't really know if that is gonna like actually do it, make people check things. Because people like frequently confuse Austria and Australia. Like, you know, and they're not even named the same. People are just stupid. Like, apparently, like, there's dedicated departments for people who thought they were flying to Australia, but they're in Austria. I'm not even kidding, you know? Like, there is just no limit to human lack of attention. You know, if it could happen, it probably will happen. So yeah. People are really confused the two. Oh yeah, like apparently people like so that people can read. I mean, it happened to me like a couple times. I remember I was talking to somebody, and they were like, "Yeah, I live in Australia," and my dyslexic ass read that as Austria. And I got like super excited. I was like, oh my god, they're in Europe. We could meet. And then I was like, oh wait, that says Australia. Now, I don't know how you read it wrong multiple times to the point where you just, you know, end up in a wrong country, but I'm sure it can happen. But yeah, I've been like, sometimes just like, you know, dyslexia really kicks in sometimes, and you're like, oh, Austria, how nice, and then you end up in Australia. People do confuse our Florida to USA Florida. Yeah, whenever I speak to, like, whenever I talk about Georgia, right, I never mean the state. Because why would I mean the state? I'm European, right? And I feel like if you talk to a European and you're like, yeah, let's have some Georgian food, or yeah, I'm going to Georgia, right? A European is gonna be like, yeah, you're going to the country. But Americans all think that you mean the state. Who the hell means the state? Well, Americans do, you see, because for them, that's like the closest Georgia, right? But for Europeans, that's like the country. So, you know, I feel like it really depends on who you talk to. You know, because like I never had issues with people confusing Georgia the state and Georgia the country, until I started talking to a lot of Americans online, and and then the Americans would be like, wait, like, what, you guys have like Georgian food restaurants? Like, why? And I'd be like, no, Georgia the country. Kiara has a multiplicator, said she's from Australia. Oh yeah, she's been doing that bit for quite a while. I don't know why, like, I feel like she started... Did people, like, also read it wrong? Or did she just decide to, like, confuse people on purpose? I feel like she just, like, was being chaotic, right? I'm not so sure, but yeah, she has had that running joke of Australia. She even did, like, a collab with, like, other Australian VTuber. Like, yeah, Aussie collab! Hashtag real! Totally, we're totally all Australian here. Kiara is from Austria. Well, I hope you haven't been thinking that she's from Australia this whole time. Wait, she's from Austria, not from Australia? As someone from the US, I confuse the two all the time. Sorry, European. In the Penguins of Madagascar show, there was a joke about the zookeeper getting Austria and Australia mixed up, but it made no sense in German, I can imagine. Yeah, it doesn't make that much sense. Like, I feel like they sound more similar in English than like in some other languages. Yeah, they call like super different in German. Is it like completely different? I thought she was German. Yeah, well, that's all like a very, like, it's not like a very difficult conclusion to come to, I guess, if you don't really listen to her that much, because you're like, oh, she speaks German. She speaks German, therefore she's probably German, yeah. That could happen, I can't really blame you for that. Like, if you don't really know that, like, if you don't really watch her that much, you might not know. As look like you didn't think she was Australian. Yeah, when I watched the Toy Story 4 movie, kid you not, because I keep forgetting that they speak French in Canada. I always forget that they speak French in Canada also, right? The fucking Canadian guy in it, he has like Canadian flag clothes. He will say shit like, yes you Canada. Like he'd be like really Canadian. And the entire movie I was like, yeah, he's French. And then I walked out of the movie. We were like on the train back. And I was like, oh, he was Canadian. Oh, that's right, he's Canadian. And my friend who, like, I was with two friends, and one of them was like, oh yeah, I also thought he was French. And then my other friend looked at us and she was like, are you guys stupid or something? As me and my other friend, like, sharing one brain cell, like, yeah, French, speaks French, even though he's covered in Canada merch, means he's probably French. And then our other friend, who's a med student, is like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Only one Canadian province speaks French. Are you gaslighting me right now? She's a mountain German? Australia is Australian, but Austria is... Oh, they're like spell... I'm not even gonna try pronouncing that. I have like way too many Germans watching me. I don't know what's up with like the concentration of Germans who watch me now. I don't know if that happened because of Dokami, but like my YouTube statistics are like your viewer nationalities, and it's like 90% American, and then like 5% German, and then like some other countries, and I'm like, God, I can't embarrass myself in front of the Germans. Hello Alex, how are you doing? Mostly Quebec speaks French. Oh my god, their French is so funny. There's this one video, there's like a TikTok I'm absolutely obsessed with. There's like this French Canadian person speaking this like really fucked up French, and it's the funniest shit ever. I don't even speak French and I could understand every word they were saying. What percent is Puerto Rico? I think you're like my only... I'm gonna look now. I can tell you guys now. But yeah, I think it's like I feel like my biggest viewer nationalities are American and German. I'm so scared. I'm scared. I'm like, I remember how I played Signalis and it kept having like German words, and I was like, oh my god. I can't do this in front of my German audience. Yeah, it's like United States, then Germany, then Ireland, then Puerto Rico is 1.2%, and then it's United Kingdom at a whopping 0.7%, which is probably just like nonsense, I don't know. So yeah, it's like United States, then Germany, then Ireland for some reason. That's like for my live streams though. It's about the same for like the old videos thingy. Yeah. USA! USA! What are you guys like doing? I stream at like the worst time for the Americans too. Like, I don't really know why I have so many American viewers, because you guys are all like at work when I'm streaming. Everyone is just literally working. Like, it's the middle of the day for people in America. Like, that's not the time. But I feel like I've always thought that people usually just watch YouTube when they like, Roberto, thank you so much for sacrificing your soul to Dark Friend. I have school, but this is more important. Is it though? You should really focus come on, you wanna do well in school. You don't wanna end up like me. Do you really wanna end up like me? You gotta do well in school, Anna. This is a good time. It's afternoon here. I'll tell my boss. Oh my god. Tomorrow is Germany Day. I gotta celebrate with my German audience. I gotta do it. I gotta do it for my German fans. What should we do for Germany Day, guys? Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Oh yeah, and don't tell my boss either. Yeah, you know, speaking of like YouTube statistics, my analytics have been kind of weird. I think the day when it's like best for me to stream has really shifted. Because Wednesday and Fridays used to be my best days, which is when I would usually stream. But apparently they're not my best days anymore, which is like kind of sad. Actually they became better recently. They were like really shitty lately, but actually now I'm looking at it and it's actually better. Like at some point I was like, wow, nobody's like online on a Wednesday anymore. There. Sorry, Lucinda. Whoa! Lucinda's like, bitch, you're not covering me up with statistics. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, Lucinda. I'll get rid of it. See, look at that. So this color, the really bright one, is when people are most active, right? So Wednesdays and Fridays used to be my best day, but now it's actually Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And kind of Tuesday. But yeah, Wednesdays are actually kind of shit. Only like one bright bar is here. On Fridays, like a bit better now. Yeah, apparently I stream on really bad days now, guys. Can you believe it? Gotta do some German Duolingo to flex your German. I kid you not, like I only know one German word. I learned German in school, believe it or not. I actually learned German in school. And the only word I learned from that experience was the most useless thing ever, which is I can't even remember how to say it anymore. I only remember it because it was so long. Because the words would be so long. Because German like makes new words for no reason whatsoever. It was like Lieblingsfußballmannschaft or something like that, which is like my favorite football team. I don't even like football, guys. Why do I remember how to say my favorite football team? I don't know. I do not know. It was the only thing I learned because it was such a long word, and my brain was like, that long word is really funny. What a niche sentence. I know. Lieblingsfußballmannschaft. Like, why is it so long? Confound the words, my beloved. But for real football or fake football? European football is the real one! Go back to your USA soccer lie that you've been living your entire life. Your football is not real, you don't even use your legs for it. Americans. I swear to God. What about English football or American football? Hell yeah, tell them, Lera. I don't even care about either of the footballs. But I'm gonna tell you everything I think about what you call football, apparently. So fake football, how dare you? How? You didn't invent football? You don't know how to say who's your favorite snooker player? Germans, help me out. How do I say my favorite snooker player in German? Yes, they use their legs to run. That's why football. But then you can name any sport that. You use your legs to run in any sport. Or at least like most of them. Most sports utilize legs. Such slander on the Lera live stream tag? Oh no, we have reached German puns level of tonight. Like, we are now, the German audience is so dominant on my streams, but we are now making German puns. Funny stream today. Yeah, you can tell by how little work I'm getting now on my art. I'm dying. I still have a cough. Basketball, football, baseball, also football. Yeah, we're just all football. We call American football rugby. I think rugby and American football are two different sports though. I'm pretty sure rugby and American football are two different sports. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought they were. Like, I thought they're not the same thing. Mein Lieblingssnooker Spieler. Lieblingssnookerspieler ist Kyron Wilson. Mein Lieblingssnookerspieler ist Kyron Wilson. Can I do it? Can I speak German after all? No. Okay, Minami speaks German now. How great. Rugby has different helmets. I think it's like a different game altogether. I'm pretty sure it's like two different sports. If they are, I legit didn't know that. Yeah, I think they're two different sports. Alex, are you German? Which Alex are you talking to? You know how many Alexes there are in my life? Also. Like... I'm surrounded by Alexes in real life. And then now I'm like streaming and I have viewers called Alex too, and I'm like, why are there so many Alexes? You know, my mom told me today that she was gonna name me. She was considering naming me Alexandra. I could have been an Alex too. How insane would that be? Like, she was like, yeah, I considered naming you Alexandra at some point. I was like, what the fuck? Basic name, RIP. How do you differentiate your... Well, I call the ones in chat Alex and Alexiofi. Because the other Alex was kind of here first. Sorry, Alexiofi. Alex Vtuber channel. Alexandra, I know, right? I could have been an Alexandra. How crazy would that be? I also almost ended up being Barbara. How scary would that have been? But luckily, in the end, my grandma picked my name. Thank God. Someone actually took responsibility and named me responsibly. No offenses to the Alexes. I love you guys. Barbara. Yeah, I could have been Barbara. My mom actually was considering naming me Barbara. I know that's not in real life, but they call her Alex. Yeah, I call like all the Alexandras I know Alex too, and I know many. I know so many Alexandras. Like, why? I just love how like weirdly, I have an OC named Alex too, funnily enough. Barbara sounds very Russian. Well, it was gonna be different. It was gonna be like the Russian version of Barbara, just like Varvara, which sounds like even worse, right? Like, imagine if I was like, people would be like, people already don't know how to say my fucking name. And then imagine if I would show up and I'd be like, yeah, my name is Varvara. People would be like, I'm sorry, your name is what? You were almost one on that. I mean, it could have been a fun conversation topic, you know, like, We can be the Alex like group. I bet all the Alexes have like a group chat or something where they hang out, and I'm totally excluded from that, and I hate being excluded. Anyways, remember how I was doing a fucking drawing today? Remember? My name was almost Ashley Freely. That's crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna slap a wallpaper pattern because I don't feel like drawing an actual wallpaper pattern, so. Work smart, not hard, children. Let's see. I think multiply looks nice. Wow, look at that wallpaper. So detailed and beautiful. Your name was almost Robert. You could have been Robert California from The Office. Alexander or Alejandro? Okay, not Alejandra, I'm not Spanish. Despite the popular belief, I'm not Spanish, guys. Maybe it's my USA shame of Barbara and Russia sounds right. I think it sounds so fucked up. I don't know what you're talking about. All the Alexes meet up every day, every year. Oh yeah, remember that one time there was like this meme where this guy put all the dudes with the exact same name and surname as him in a group chat on Facebook. And he was like, yeah, on this day we meet up at this coordinates and we fight it out. And then and then they actually did. They showed up and they had a fight. It was amazing. That is like one of the few reasons why the internet sometimes does deserve rights. Okay. Watch me make this laziest background, like window, like outside background ever. You got this brush that just draws like a tree for you. It's like, wow, look, there's a tree outside her window. Look at that, guys. How crazy. How crazy is that? That looks so realistic and cool. That is incredible right there. We need to know who's the strongest, Alex. My parents were going to name me Ariel until that mermaid movie came out. No way. But why did that change their mind, though? I think it would have been great. I wanted to name my brother Tarzan. I just really loved the movie. This is why children aren't allowed to name their siblings as well, I feel like. Okay, there you go, my really lazy tree. This look like cloudy. It's kind of like raining outside, so I want to make it look a bit like foggy, I guess. It's blurred a bit too. That's not the right blur. Come on, Lera. Many years using Clip Studio and I still don't know what I'm doing. Isn't that crazy? Tarzan kind of goes hard. That's a tree. It could be a tree because like it's in the window, right? So why didn't it fully blur? So you know the window could be high up, so you only see like the tip of the tree. Houses have multiple floors, so not everybody lives in a basement like you, okay? Lucinda looks like she was punished to studying. No, she looks so like dead inside. Mentally, she's not there. She's so out of it, actually. That's how most of my OC art is. Just like Lucinda, she's either like angry or depressed on like all the pictures I have of her, to be completely honest. She looks so done. She actually likes reading. She's just like not a happy person in general. She's like probably having a really good time. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's like a cloudy day, so she can like sit around with her window open and everything. Like, you know, she can, there's no sun, so she can just like enjoy herself. She's probably like, it's like, you know, you can't tell by her face, but she's actually having like a great time right now. This is her happy face, believe it or not. No smile. Who needs smiling, man? Can't you tell from the vibes on this really moody drawing that she's having a great time? Come on. You can't read emotions at all, it looks like. Maybe we can do a bit of rain outside too. I'm gonna use my own viral rain tutorial to prove that it does work. My viral on Instagram rain tutorial. Watch and learn, children. This is how you get 500k views on an Instagram video. I've been reading more recently. That's good. I know that looks like snow right now, but don't worry, it will look like rain in a bit. So you put these like spots everywhere. And then you add motion blur to it. And look at that, it looks like rain. And you can change the angle. I'm gonna make it face down, probably. How do I make it face down? There you go. Kind of like, make it longer too. There you go. Beautiful. And that is how you draw rain when you really don't feel like drawing 1,000 lines. You're welcome. She needs an anime hair antenna thing to signal her happiness. What else do you think she should have? A tail that she can wiggle? Kinda giving me lo-fi beats vibe now. I love how that's like forever ruined for us. You know, we see a person at a desk, sitting at a desk, like writing or reading, and there's like a window and like rain or something, and you're like, yeah, lo-fi beats right there. That is exactly what is happening on this picture. There's some raindrops on the window as well. Clearly she needs a mood ring. Maybe. I don't know what that is, but I believe you. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I believe you, bestie. Right outside sounds cozy. It sounds cozy, but then it actually happens in real life. Here it's always like really cold. I wish you could get like the rain, but without like the horrible cold. You don't know the scam that is mood rings? Lucky you. I've heard about mood rings before, but like I don't know exactly what they are. Is it like a ring that tells your mood or something like that? I've heard the term before, but I don't know like the specifics. I know it exists, but I don't really know that much about it. Now let's copy this layer. Make it a dark color. And move it so that it's a shadow. Wow! Peak art right there. Mood rings change color based on temperature or something. Oh. So it's like So it's like if you're, well, I guess it kind of works, right? Because if you're like angry, your temperature rises or something. But it's not a very accurate representation of your mood. So like if you're like really cold, it's gonna be like, oh, you're sad, but actually you're just like really cold. Imagine a mood ring that I told you when you were constipated. Minami, what are you talking about? What is bro yapping about? What are you saying? Girl is on about nothing. What do you mean by that? Oh my god. I have all the books ahead of me to read. I'm gonna read some stuff we read in school that I didn't care for. That sounds pretty nice. I hated more school literature they made me read. Some of it was okay though. It kind of like really heavily depends. The ones I read like when I was in English A level were generally better than the ones that we read like in middle school. Like I feel like the high school literature curriculum is a bit better. I find it kind of funny because the Russian like literature curriculum is really serious. They make you read like really serious books. Because I left Russia when I was like, what, in 6th grade or something like that? And we were reading shit like fucking, like we were reading things like Evgeny Onegin and stuff like that. Like you know, like serious Russian literature. And then I came to Europe and I was in English class and they were like, we are going to read The Hunger Games. And I was like... Is this like a joke? Like I actually thought they were kidding. I was like, wait, this is serious? This is what they read in schools here? Like you guys don't read like Russian literature where like everybody dies at the end? Like what are you talking about? What do you mean The Hunger Games? Breaking. They make young children read actual young adult books. Like in Russia. Forcing me to read a book just doesn't work. Yeah, sometimes you just don't want to like. Sometimes you don't want to read something because you're told to, right? I feel like it's more satisfying when you like actually chose it yourself, I guess. Mood ring, but only shows very specific emotions. You guys are like thinking of your own scams in here. I thought it was a safe space. Never. For you, never. Girly pop. Keep it in the drafts. The German literature curriculum has ruined reading for so many children. It's actually sad. Including Hunger Games. Almost everyone died in Hunger Games. I guess you're right about that, yeah. But I mean more like tragically dying, I guess. Well, I guess they did die pretty tragically. You know what? I don't know what I meant by that. Forget it. But I don't think children should be made to read War and Peace. You know, I think... So maybe it's better if they read The Hunger Games instead of War and Peace. I'm just saying. That definitely is not a good idea. Go. I feel like the background is just gonna take me all stream or something at this point. There was a weird trend of English teachers making kids read young adult novels. Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense, I guess. But I don't know. And I feel like they change the curriculum quite often too. Like they change the books every few years. I feel like they don't really do that in Russia. You just read the same books And then you will go back to your mom and your mom is gonna be like, yeah, I read those same books too when I was in school. It's like the same 5 books that everybody has to read. I kind of really like this shade of brown. I feel like it's kind of shit. Maybe this is a bit better. Ooh, this is nice. There you go. That's a nicer brown. Anyways, what the fuck were we talking about? Guys, what were we talking about? Last thing I remember was me being like, what the fuck is a TwitchCon? And then somehow the conversation derailed so badly from there. I do not know. I do not know what we were talking about anymore. What the fuck was the conversation topic? There wasn't one. There's never truly a conversation topic on a Lera stream. It's just 5 billion very weird small topics that were never actually picked out properly. It just kind of happens. It's just completely based on vibes. Like half an hour ago, I forgot. I forgot too. Oh my god. How you forget? What do you mean how I forget? You think look, if I took in everything I say, if I remember everything I say, honestly, I would just be haunted forever. I do not want to know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just kind of zone out. But Lera, you zone out like from your own talking? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't want to listen to my own voice. I don't want to do that. That's insane. That would drive me mad so quickly. That's the secret sauce. Oh my god, you know what I wanted to bitch about? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, this is like the most random shit ever. You guys are gonna be like, Lera, we don't want to talk to you about this, but why was Inside Out 2 so bad? Me, quickly, Lera, pick a topic to talk to people about. My brain, let's complain about how bad Inside Out 2 was. Went down for topics round, exactly. Hello, Max, welcome, how are you doing? What are we talking about right now? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I'm like, sometimes I start talking, and then I just hope that maybe it takes me somewhere. And maybe I'll get like a decent chunk of conversation out of it. Fuck anxiety and the rest of the emotions. You kidding me? I love Inside Out 2. Can you tell me why you liked it? Because I genuinely, I was like cringing at it the whole time. And then I thought the ending was nice. I thought like the ending was quite nice. But I feel like compared to the first movie, it was terrible. Like, if you maybe watch it on its own, it's like okay. But I thought that like compared to the first movie, it was kind of mid. I'm gonna be honest, like... like, I don't know. I saw the first one. The first one was very nice. I don't know, but like the second one, it just felt to me like the second movie. It just felt to me like the second movie was basically telling you the exact same moral of the story that the first one was. Like, it was the exact same message that you should, like, accept more emotions. And all emotions are good. And, like, it's all part of your identity. Like, it was literally the exact same movie, but they added emotions to it. It's like a DLC, but you had to sit through it a second time. And she's a teenager now also, like... All emotions are good. Yeah, that's literally like, that's what the first movie told you too. Like, I don't know, I don't understand. I didn't get what that was about, honestly. Like, can we talk about how bad Wreck-It Ralph 2 is? Oh my god, Wreck-It Ralph 2 was... Wreck-It Ralph 1... Wreck-It Ralph 1 was such a masterpiece, like, actually. And then Wreck-It Ralph 2 was such a mess. Like, first of all, that movie, like, is going to age so poorly. It already did, I think. Like, the references it was making about the internet were already really aged. And I was like, wow, I can't believe they made Wreck-It Ralph 1 one of the most perfect animated movies ever. And then they were like, anyways, here's... But you know what? Okay, puberty edition. Yeah, you know what happened in that fucking movie? She just woke up. She literally woke up with puberty one day. Like, she was fine. And then she literally wakes up in the morning and she's a teenager now and she hates everything. And I was like, wow. My mom was like, wow, that was fast. Like, I was with my mom and my mom fell asleep, by the way. I finished the fucking movie. My mom fell asleep while we were watching it. Like, she was like, she woke up in the morning and she was like, oh, I should probably finish the movie. And I was like, don't bother. Don't bother, mom. Don't bother. Do not waste your precious time on this. Like, for real, for real. Wreck-It Ralph was definitely one of the best. The sequel had a major plot hole involving Vanellope. I just feel like Wreck-It Ralph 1, like, some of these movies are fine, you know, they don't need sequels. I don't know why they keep pushing for sequels so hard. I don't get it. Okay, but like, you see, I feel like most people universally agree that Wreck-It Ralph 2 was bad. But Inside Out 2 is the most profitable animated movie of all time. It has made like the most money that an animated movie has ever made, apparently. So it's extremely successful. And I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I was like, when I finished watching it, I was like, no, it's not. It's I think it used to be Frozen, but it's Inside Out 2 now. Like, it is actually Inside Out 2 now. They apparently broke all the records. And I'm like, I don't know, it's just like, you know, when I watch a new Pixar movie, my first thought is always like, yeah, this is good, but WALL-E and Up is better. Like, how is Inside Out 2 more successful than WALL-E? Okay? There's no way. And or Up. Okay, WALL-E and Up are literally 10 out of 10 movies. Like, there's no notes. Especially Up. Like, Up is like one of my favorite movies of all time. For real, for real. Okay, like, why is Inside Out 2 apparently better than Up? That's not okay, guys. That's not the kind of society I feel comfortable and safe living in. I do not feel safe going outside and knowing that these people around me potentially like Inside Out 2 more than they like WALL-E. That's just not okay. Up 2, but the old man dies in the beginning and the kid has to do something with a balloon house. Up 2, but the guy comes back and kills the old man with a golf club, and the kid goes on a revenge quest across the jungle to find him with his pregnant girlfriend, and then everybody's like, you gotta turn back, bestie, he's dead, you can't bring him back, and he's like, no, I will not stop until he's dead, and then at the end he doesn't even kill him. Don't ask me where I got that plot from. It's completely, totally original. 100% original plot. Pixar, don't you steal this from me. This might be my big break. Even though I enjoy that too, I definitely enjoy WALL-E a hell of a lot more. Like, okay, Inside Out 2, like, it wasn't great, right? And it's like, okay, whatever. But it just bothers me that it's like the most successful animated movie. Like it was okay, but it definitely wasn't the most successful animated movie of all time, you know? I also had that issue with Lightyear, because the Lightyear movie was honestly amazing, but for some reason everybody like universally said that it was bad. Like I went to see it in the cinemas when it came out, and I liked it so much. You guys, you gotta watch Lightyear. I think I already told you guys this before. I was literally like, guys, you have to watch Lightyear, it's your homework. I don't know how many of you guys actually did it. I think it was like during my Outer Wilds stream. I was like, guys, you gotta watch Lightyear. Guys, you have to watch Lightyear. Guys, Lightyear is so good. You gotta understand. Lightyear was okay. You're wrong! You're so wrong, Greta! God, let's not talk about movies anymore, guys. I'm too close to this, I think. We need to change subject to something calm. Lightyear wasn't that good. I respect your opinion. Even though it's wrong. Lera, can I tell not anyone who doesn't like Lightyear? No, Minami, we're gonna have no viewers left. Minami, who's gonna buy my memberships to save the Yakuza if I have no viewers? We can't do that. I heard Lightyear was shit. That's the problem! For some reason, Lightyear has this terrible reputation. But most people haven't even watched it. Like, everybody I've met are like, yeah, I haven't seen it because I heard it was bad. And then I tell them to watch it, and they come back and they're like, yeah, that movie was not bad. I don't know why everybody said, like, I made multiple people watch it and they would always be like, yeah, that wasn't a bad movie. I don't know why everybody says it's a bad movie. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know either. Guys, don't listen. You gotta form your own opinions, guys, okay? You gotta form your own opinion. You gotta watch it. And then you need to be like, make your own like opinion and be like, yeah, this was a bad movie, or yeah, this was a good movie, okay? You can't just listen to people on the internet. They don't know anything. They don't know anything, guys. Some people think Minecraft is a good game. I'm gonna catch hands for this one for sure. The twist was terrible. You leave the twist alone. I liked it. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Listen to people on the internet. Yeah, how would you listen to people on the internet? Why would you do that? Lera, be a good role model. Said the person on the internet. I'm different. I'm not like the other people on the internet, baby girl. I'm so different. Trust me. I would never wrong you. I only have the superior opinions like Vinland Saga good, The Last of Us good, Inside Out 2 bad. How is the art going? Oh yeah, I was drawing, wasn't I? Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm doing the art. Hi, Dr. Fred. Did I say hi to Mr. E as well? Hi, Mr. E, how are you? Lightyear didn't have pre-established lore. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have anything to do with like Toy Story. It's just like a spin-off movie. It doesn't. Do not slander Lightyear, okay? I will not take any Lightyear slander. Lightyear is good. I really liked it. You guys are just so picky. You guys will like Inside Out too, but you will for some reason hate on Lightyear. I don't get it. Lightyear was definitely better than Inside Out 2. Jeez. I see Lera is claiming that she's the only Transformers stores. I believe her. You should. I would never lie to you. But had Laura as head of Toy Story, Lera? Okay, you know what? I know that you guys are like fans of like the Lightyear like TV show or whatever, but you know what? That's irrelevant. The only things that are canon are the things in my head. Lera, it's okay to like bad things. I only like good things though. That's just how it is. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this Lightyear slander. I'm surrounded by Lightyear haters. I once again do not feel safe. I do not feel safe. living here. I don't feel safe going outside and potentially people hating Lightyear. The best, one of the best Pixar movies ever made. Honestly, you guys are very disappointing me today. You guys are very disappointing me today. She formed an English sentence like a professional. That's right. That is not hello. There you go. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Other than Lightyear was good. How can I make this texture? Maybe like this, and then I just erase. Outside of it. It's okay, the Animal Crossing music is calming me down. I got too worked up. I get too worked up about things that literally do not matter. That is why I have a strict rule not to interact with Twitter rage bait. Because I'm the target audience. That's why I do my best always to like not interact with things on Twitter that make me angry, because that's not gonna end well. That's what they want. That's what they want. And I will not give them that. Can you make her hair blue? Why would I do that? She's like a wet cat. She's indoors. The rain is not getting to her. She's fine. What are you talking about? Is Lucinda reading the Lightyear script? Shut up! She's writing it. How dare you? I bet you haven't even seen the movie. You guys are making fun of it. You guys are like, oh yeah, Lightyear. What? Yeah, right, Lera. Like that's gonna be any good. You haven't even seen the movie. Watch it first and then come back to me. Unbelievable. Clap. Oh my god. My dama thought it was a human. It's not a human. Max, thank you so much for sacrificing your soul to Doug, friend. You have seen it and you liked it, right? And you thought it was good, right? I actually do like most of it. Most of it! I thought it was a great movie! Why didn't you guys like Lightyear? I thought it was a great movie. I don't get it. I genuinely thought it was really good. I'm so surprised that people don't agree with me. I hate it when people don't have the same opinions as me. It bothers me. It bothers me so much when people don't have the same opinions as me. That has to be illegal. It has to be illegal to have a different opinion from me. There's no way that's allowed. Absolutely no way. Not a chance. You have to watch it! It's good, I promise! Don't listen to the haters. Do not listen to the haters. Some people here don't like Vinland Saga Season 2 as well. And it's also peak, so I don't know what you're talking about. Do not listen to them. My opinion is correct. Trust. That's quite concerning, Lara. You're wrong. Banned. Unbelievable. Someone had different opinions. I know, right? I can't believe it. I hate when people don't agree with me on everything I say. What do you like about Lera? I'm curious, but you haven't watched it. I don't want to spoil it to people who haven't watched it because I feel like it's worth watching without reading any spoilers. So I don't want to go too in depth about it. But I thought it was a very like decent sci-fi. Like I thought it was genuinely like a good sci-fi. I don't know, I thought it had a really interesting time traveling idea. Like, I thought that the time traveling in it was quite interesting. I thought it was a solid movie. I really liked kind of like the character development, what he learns at the end, how he feels, what he like realizes at the end. It's just, I don't know. I thought it was great. You guys are just I don't know. I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed, honestly. I'll go with him when I get the time and I make my own judgments. You should do that, honestly, yeah. You should always form your own judgment. Okay, the sandwich thing was pretty stupid, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that. The sandwich thing was really strange. I don't know. I'm not sure what they meant by that. I do not know what they were trying to say with that. I don't know who thought of that, but like, I just don't think it was bad enough for them to fire the guy. I'm pretty sure they fired the guy that made it because it was like such a disaster. Like, it didn't do well at all. Like, that movie like basically like failed terribly, and I think they like fired the guy that worked on it. They were like, yeah, the movie failed, therefore you failed. Can we do a real Lightyear watch along someday? What do you mean a real? Oh, like the TV show? I don't know about that. Not that tone. Not a fan of that tone though. The real Lightyear. How dare you? Just because there's like multiple, you don't say that like one of the Zelda games is the real Zelda game, even though they all have like different timelines and different stories. You don't say that like Majora's Mask is the real Zelda and the other Zeldas are not real. It could be different like interpretations. You don't say that like one of the Spider-Mans is the real Spider-Man. They literally made a movie about all the Spider-Mans. Okay, like, you guys are weird. I don't know. You guys, I'm not liking the vibes in here. Let's stop talking about Pixar movies. Not enjoying the vibes here at all. Now I'm just upset over nothing. And I was the one who brought it up, so this is like completely on me too, which is like honestly really sad. But anyways. The real Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire. Kinda based. Low-key based take. Yeah. Let's talk about football? No. It's gonna make me angry again. See, this is my curse. I'm such a like reactionary person. I react to everything so strongly. I feel like that's terrible. That's like the worst thing to be, but like I can't stop. And people know it too, so they're always like, yeah, let's say something we know for sure is gonna make Lera mad, and then just watch her scream at us. Like, people know exactly what strings to pull, and I fall for it every time. It's like I'm the worst at this stuff. It's like I know exactly what is happening, and then I still react to it because I just can't control myself. It's good for streaming, is it though? Is it though? I don't know about that. I don't know how good it really is. As long as you guys enjoy yourself, as long as you guys are having fun. Just like annoying me, like, oh, watch this. You guys like bring a friend to my stream and you're like, watch this. I'm gonna type something completely like stupid that does not matter, and she's gonna get so mad. And then you go into my chat and you're like, Inside Out 2 was my favorite movie. It's better than Wall-E. And I'm gonna be like, what the fuck did you just say to me? You are the most disgusting human being I have ever met. That is basically how it's gonna go. Have you done your laundry? It's like, do not. I know where this is going, and I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. I don't want to talk to you guys about laundry. You guys don't get it. You guys do not understand. And I have accepted that a long time ago. That you guys just don't know how to do your laundry right, okay? No, I'm not talking about the laundry. Not doing that. Ever. You see the figure I sent you? Thoughts on that? That's another charged question. Stop sending me charged questions! Stop it! Stop trying to get me to react to things strongly. Stop it. How could you? How could you guys do this to me? You guys are shortening my lifespan by doing this. You guys are making me so stressed out. It's like when you make like a small dog angry at all times just because it's funny. Like you make chihuahuas angry just to like watch it be really mad and stupid. That's how I feel. Is that what you guys think of me, huh? A chihuahua? But Duke has one job, Lera's blood pressure. It is! It is! I'm gonna fucking die and it's gonna be your fault. Like for real. Who's gonna send you the merch if I die, guys? Yeah, that's right. And don't say nonsense. Oh my god. Lera's a chihuahua sounds good. How dare you? How dare you? Unbelievable. While you guys were wasting your time making someone angry on the internet, I was getting angry on the internet, and also I shaded the background. So there. Fuck you. I was angry and productive. What did you guys do? What did you guys do today, huh? Nothing. Nothing. Oh my god. Alright, I won't say nonsense then. Baba Beba is right there. I guess that's true. Our stream with a chihuahua. Chihuahua is very fitting for Lera. Angry, full of hate, but actually harmless and small. I am not small. How dare you? I'm tall. Unbelievable. The disrespect I'm getting here today is insane. Chihuahuas can be very, very harmful. I had a chihuahua, and I would always end up with my hands bleeding. I swear to God, he could bite my fingers off if he really tried, so... You guys are underestimating those little hell spawns. They're very capable. They're just not unleashing their full power to make sure that they still get fed and the roof to sleep under. But otherwise, they would have already killed all of us, I think. I'm pretty damn sure. I made a sandwich, does that count? Yeah, sure. I was watching a slasher movie I saw in high school called My Super Psycho Sweet 16. It's a movie's 16th anniversary. Slasher movies kind of scare me though. I don't like serial killer stuff. I find it really scary. The channel in Lera Vtuber channel stands for Chihuahua. That's it. Alex, that was your first warning as the channel member. Remember the new member benefit that I introduced where you get a warning first instead of immediately getting timed out. That was your first warning. You are on thin ice, buddy. You are on some thin ice right there. I cannot believe this. Where's today going? I thought I was gonna have a nice time, just do some art. This is crazy. Not what I expected out of today's stream, not gonna lie. Who else wants to use up their first warning? Let's see. Let's see who else is feeling brave out of the members today. Speaking of members, did you guys see that there is a new wallpaper for members? Do not miss it. It's beautiful. It's totally not The Last of Us. It's definitely not The Last of Us themed, guys. I do things for you, not for me. I wouldn't make a The Last of Us themed wallpaper. That would make no sense. Since you know, I try to make content that I know you guys would like first. And I only think about myself second on this channel. I'm like in my 10th warning. To be fair, yeah, but you're a mod. It's different. Moderators are different. You get unmodded after 11 warnings. So you only have one last chance left, Minami. Let me try. I heard Lightyear was better than the last one. How can it be better than the last? They're not the same thing. You know what? You know what? I'm just not gonna talk to you people. See how you like that. I see how you like it if you try to watch my stream and I just don't say anything. You guys are gonna be like, yeah, then we just go watch somebody else who does talk. Some fighting awards. Lightyear is actually a measure in distance. That is, yeah, that is. You're not wrong, but stop! Stop talking about Lightyear. Stop! I don't want to talk about it anymore. You guys are uncultured. I don't want to discuss that with you people anymore. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something that's not as opinionated. What can we all agree on, guys? Can we pick a universal topic that we can all agree on? Is there such a thing? Is there such a... This song is so loud, by the way. Is it like really... I don't know. Kinda loud. Nerd. And that actually moment. That would be like if Lera did a sleep stream. Food, everyone likes food. Not Zone though. Zone hates food. We can all universally agree on how messed up the things Zone likes to eat are, I guess. But I don't really want to make Zone the scapegoat. How about Deadpool? I don't like Deadpool. Unpopular opinion. I heard politics is very uncontroversial. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Zone only drinks... Well, yeah, Zone is like a plat. Let's talk about bread. Zone loves it. Any bread haters in chat? Guys, any bread haters in chat? I need to know before I make any commitment to this topic. Who doesn't like Deadpool? Me. I didn't even know that he was Ryan. I always confuse Ryan Reynolds and Ryan Gosling. He was one of those two men. I didn't even know he was played by that actor until like this recent movie where I saw like a promotional video and he was advertising and he was like, I'm Deadpool, and I was like, what? I didn't know that. Can't say anything bad about Brad, you don't know that. Love Brad and Deadpool and Wolverine. You guys are new Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like Marvel, like, at all. I'm just not a Marvel girly. Really don't like it. And I feel like people get like way too passionate about it, and it's like, it's really difficult to talk to Marvel fans. I knew some people like back in school, like I genuinely just have like a bad association with Marvel now because of some people I knew like in school. Like I knew this girl, she was like so fucking annoying. Like she watched the Endgame movie or whatever it was, or Infinity War. I don't remember what it was. The one where Spider-Man dies or whatever happened. I don't fucking know. I actually don't know. Somebody dies in it. I don't know. Okay, I haven't watched it. I'm not going to. But she was like being so dramatic about it. She was acting like her family relative like actually died. Like she was like genuinely being like, yeah, don't talk to me. Don't talk. I sent her like a meme. It was completely unrelated to like this, like the Marvel thing, right? Iron Man dies, there you go, that one. So I sent her a meme, and it wasn't related at all to like the movie or anything. It was just like a random meme. And it was apparently the day she went to see the movie. I didn't fucking know that. And she responded to me like, don't send me that right now. I feel really emotional after the movie. And I was like, what are you talking about? So out of spite, I posted a I don't feel so good meme on my Instagram story, and she replied to my story like, it's not funny. She was like, it's not funny at all. Okay, girly pop, like. Oh god, I was not friends with that girl anymore, by the way, after that. Not like specifically because of that, but it was like a lot of things that kind of kept like piling up. And I eventually stopped being friends with her altogether, but I just thought it was so funny. She was actually acting like her relative died. I don't know, man. It was so strange. So yeah, ever since then I'm like, yeah, whatever. Marvel fans are insane. I'm sorry. Those people worry me just a little bit. Marvel was good after the third Avengers movie. I don't even know which one that is. Lera, after playing the footage, do not talk to me. My man just went to jail. Someone clearly drank too much Marvel Kool-Aid. Yeah, I used to like some of their movies. I quite liked the first Ant-Man. I thought it was quite funny. I don't know, I just feel like they don't even take themselves seriously anymore, and that kind of bothers me, I guess. Because, like, I really liked the Logan movie, right? I thought the Logan movie was nice and emotional, and you know, I thought it was great. I like the more serious ones, right? I guess I'm just not a big fan of like their really goofy movies. I just don't really find them all that funny or like interesting. I don't know. So I feel like that's why I like the stuff that DC has been doing with like the Joker and the Batman movies that they released. Especially, I really liked the Batman movie, actually, the Robert Pattinson one. I thought it was quite good. But yeah, either way, I don't know. I just don't really like their goofy movies all that much. So I thought that Logan was a pretty good, serious movie. I thought it was great. And I was like, oh yeah, well, Wolverine is dead. And then they're like, psych! Deadpool and Wolverine are going on an adventure! That's right, he's alive now. And I was like, what happened? What happened? What happened to him tragically dying as a single father? They made him a single father! They killed him off! That ticked off all of my boxes! I was like, hell yeah, brother! Single father, check. Die sadly, check. Like, I was like, hell yeah, this is great! And then they were like, anyway, so Deadpool brings him back to life. So Deadpool brings him back to, and I was like, come on. I feel like they don't even take themselves seriously anymore. That kind of bothers me. Like, if they don't take themselves seriously anymore, I don't see why I should bother with them. It just, I don't know. Hugh Jackman likes money. Emo Robert Pattinson is peak. It was like, I don't know, it was quite fun to watch. I thought it was a good movie. It was really fucking long though, and I really needed to pee. I watched in the cinema, and it was so fucking long, and I thought I was gonna die. I hate going to the bathroom mid-movie, I never do that. But I was like, I actually thought I was gonna pass out. I was like, this is it. I'm gonna die watching this Batman movie because it's like 3 hours long and my bladder is going to explode. But I survived. I was so disappointed. I thought you said pee in the shower. How did you hear that? Minnie, that was your last warning. I'm sorry. I have to shoot you now. Did you actually watch Deadpool 3? There is Deadpool 3? No, sorry, Minami. Where's my gun? Is the new Superman coming out? Is it gonna be like a serious one? I like their serious movies. I think they should make more of those. I think they're quite cool. I know not everybody is with me on that, but I thought they're pretty good. Marvel should make more stuff like Logan. Then maybe I'll believe in them again. But for now, no thank you. Okay, lamp. Can we stop talking about movies? No one's gonna agree with me like on any of these opinions. I'm starting to think that maybe like nobody agrees with me on like media things. Like TV shows. The other day I was talking to my friend, and I was like, we were like at the store, like at a vintage store, and they had lots of ties, like really colorful ties, and I was like, oh, have you seen, because it kind of reminded me, so I was like, have you seen Better Call Saul? And she was like, no. And I was like, have you seen Breaking Bad? And she was like, no. And then she said, sorry, I don't really watch good television. And I'm like, well, at least she admits it. Unlike some of you people. Marvel is awful, we agree on that. Okay, at least somebody here is not insane. But my friend was like, yeah, sorry, I only watch like bad TV. That's very honest. Better Call Saul is so good. I personally thought it was better than Breaking Bad. Like, I watched Breaking Bad first, and I really liked Saul, and I really like Mike as well. And then I started Better Call Saul, and it was literally, they were like basically the main characters in it, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, Better Call Saul was actually so fucking good. I really recommend. I know it was really long though. I don't really like watching really long TV shows, but you know, unless they're like sitcoms, I can watch a long sitcom. But a long TV show with like plot, I don't really pick those up usually. For me, it's like it has to have like 3 seasons or something, you know. And if this has more than 3 seasons, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this. But I actually watched those through. They were quite good. This show's perfect. It really is. Like, it was just so nice. I don't know. I really, really liked it. And Saul is so baby girl. I gotta admit, I low-key watched it because lawyers. I really like watching stuff about lawyers because Ace Attorney. I watched 2 Korean dramas. I don't really watch K-dramas. They're not really my thing. But I watched 2 K-dramas because they were about lawyers. And I actually really liked them. They were pretty good. But if something has lawyers in it, I'm like, should I? Will this be like Ace Attorney? It's never like Ace Attorney, but a girl can dream, you know? I just pretend like it's just like Ace Attorney, for real, for real. What Ace Attorney does to a girl. Just watches anything with lawyers in it. Okay, the chair. I think the chair could have a nice pattern too. Let me see if I can find something online. I love stealing patterns from the internet. I bet there's gonna be like no consequences to my actions whatsoever. This better all be AI generated, like I swear to fucking god. Okay, let's steal this floral pattern from Pinterest. Do you guys think this is AI? I actually have trust issues now. Like, genuinely. I don't think so. It looks fine. I actually have trust issues now. It's not okay. I don't want to be like that. But here I am. Looks good. Don't get cancelled over AI. But I don't know though. How can you tell anymore? Just pretend it isn't. I can't do that. Yeah. I think it's seamless though. It looks seamless to me, so that could be nice. Yep, it is. I love seamless patterns. Even though I just fucked it up. There you go. That's why I got it. I was like, oh, yeah. Probably AI can't make a seamless pattern, right? AI would fuck that up so fast. Surely. Surely whoever could have tried AI making a pattern wouldn't be able to then also edit it to look seamless. Surely they don't have, like, the energy for that. Why does it do that, I wonder? Wait, that's not gonna work. I'm trying so hard right now. There you go. Surely, I don't know. You can't trust anybody now with the AI stuff. Like for real, for real. I'm gonna make it like yellow, orangey maybe. I swear I normally get patterns and stuff like that from websites, but actually... Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't mean to do that! It scared the shit out of me. Hold on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I normally get stuff like textures and patterns from websites that like actually give you permission. And you should do that too. Why did it do that? I don't get it. I do not understand. Don't be like me. I just can't be bothered right now. Just this personal art. This is not a commission. I usually care more for commissions and stuff like that, but this is just my personal art, so it's kind of whatever to me. Did not mean to switch screens like that, though. For a minute, I thought you were ending this stream. I'm not ending this, you wish. Well, you think I'm just gonna come in here, like, share my apparently really unpopular opinions and then dip? I mean, honestly, that would be really funny if I did that. But no. I'm not that unhinged just yet. Maybe I will be, like, one day. But not yet. There you go. Look how lovely that chair looks. The one stream I commend Lera and call her a role model, and she does this. I thought you said it ironically. I didn't think you actually meant it. It's on you if you could ever think I could possibly be a role model to anyone. That would be a power move. Yeah, I just like, I start stream, I call a press conference, I have my press conference background and everything, I start stream and I'm like, you guys might, it's like, I do like this like black text on white background thumbnail, like announcement. And you guys all show up and you're like, oh my god? Oh my god, is she finally fucking leaving? Oh my god? And I'm like, I don't like Deadpool. And then I end stream. And then maybe that's how I end up on false ID. Maybe that's it. I'm still thinking of my strategy. I think one day I'll finally do something worthy of the VTuber drama channels. He's going to say Silent Hill 2 is bad again. Silent Hill 2 is bad. Why did you guys like Silent Hill 2? Can you please tell me why you... Okay, you know what? I think I'm being a little bit unfair to Silent Hill 2. I'm gonna be honest with you, like... This is like really personal, right? But I did a terrible decision. And I played it right after my grandmother died. And I was having a really bad time. And I just stopped crying uncontrollably. I was finally not crying uncontrollably anymore, so I could actually stream and speak to people. And I... and I played that game. And I played that game. And I was like so done. I was so not having it. Like, the guy was like, oh yeah, I'm so sad. And because my wife is dead. Then like turned out he killed his wife. And then they like make him like the victim. And I was just sitting there like, oh, get over it. Like, I was so like, I was so out of it. I was like, no one cares. Oh, what was his name? I don't even know what his name. It was like James or something like that. What was his name? James? I don't know what his name was, but I was like, no one cares, James. Okay? I am going through something, James. No one fucking gives a fuck that you killed your own wife and now you're sad about it, okay? maybe my judgment of Silent Hill is a little bit flawed. Maybe I wasn't in a good place to play it. And I definitely shouldn't have been streaming. But like... but I was like really out of it, and I really didn't want to listen to his problems. Like, I could not care less. I could not care less about his problems. I was like, yeah, I don't... whatever, man. Who cares? Like... So yeah, I was not having a good time. So maybe I'm kind of unfair to Silent Hill 2. I don't know. But that's just kind of like the impression that it left on me. I just, like, I couldn't really connect with the main character. I didn't really think... I didn't feel sad for him or anything. I felt bad for his wife. And for some reason all the monsters were like really sexy, which was kind of strange too. But you know, to each their own. I bet that remake is gonna be banging though. Is it James? What did I say? Did I say James? Or did I say Jake? I already forgot. Did I say John? No, I didn't say John. What did I say? Is it actually James? I think I said James, but yeah, either way. You know, Silent Hill 2. Yeah, sorry. The timing was just bad, okay? I'm sure... Where did my layer go? Okay, it's here. I'm sure maybe under different circumstances, me and Silent Hill could have potentially gotten along, but it was a bad time. It was a really... But you know, in my defense, so I watched Spy Family. That was like how I coped. I legit watched all of Spy Family. And like I would like watch it. I would like watch an episode and I would be like really happy while the episode would be going. and then the episode would end and I would just cry. I would just like cry between the episodes, and then I would start with like, and my Spy Family is my favorite, one of my favorite animes, okay? So I'm just saying. Spy Family was there for me, but Silent Hill 2 low-key wasn't. I'm not sure what the difference is, but Spy Family emotionally supported me, but Silent Hill not really. It was a really strange situation. Hi, little bit. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? So yeah, fuck James. Fuck James, that crybaby. She said after crying for like 2 weeks straight. Esteemed VTuber Lera claims the hills weren't not silent enough. I wished he would shut the fuck up. This VTuber does not like Deadpool. Wait, I gotta read it in the voice. I forget I gotta do it in the voice. This VTuber does not like Deadpool. As we look into Lera once more, who has outraged Twitter with her biased opinion. Yeah, and then you gotta show a screenshot of the Twitter QRTs. I've been pretty good focusing on myself. That's good. Good for you. Good for you. No chill for James. Fuck James. And not in a sexy way. Not Lera. Thank you so much for 15 months, Boris! I have proof of Lera and Lucinda in the same room. I know, right? How crazy is that? She's totally real and not a 2D drawing. And I'm also totally real and not a 2D drawing, of course. But yeah, anyways, I'm so sorry. I don't know how this conversation became me. I did not mean to share about that, actually. I'm really sorry for being such a downer. I'm okay now, I can laugh about it. It's been over a year. So like, I'm okay now. I still get sad, but it's okay. Now I just think back to Silent Hill and I'm like, stupid ass game. Stupid fucking game. Oh my god. The tangents have been spicy today, not gonna lie. This is such a disaster. This is actually such a disaster of a stream. What is happening, guys? Can we stop talking about media, like TV and video games, please? I cannot do this anymore. I don't wanna talk about this anymore. Lera is still alive. Hi, Phoenix. Oh my god. Today's such a disaster. Phoenix, give me a conversation topic that's not cursed. Please. Or Boris, someone who just joined. Give me a non-cursed conversation topic, please. Something that won't get me cancelled, preferably. And my opinion's ridiculed. The rest of us can't help. You guys have been no help so far. All you do is bring out like the hot takes that I have. It's fucked up. What'd you have for dinner, Mrs. Tigri? I had oven pizza. With salad. To be healthy. When you do 12 minus 3, do you count 11, 10, 9? Or 12, 11, 10? Who the fuck counts 12, 11, 10? That doesn't even give you the correct answer. You know, I probably do the second one because I never count right in my head. Yeah, that's the one. Who the fuck is like 12, 11, 10, therefore the answer is 9? What are you talking about? Let's talk about animals. Animals are universally liked, right? Animals are universally liked topic. Discrete thinkers? What the fuck is a discrete thinker? Math distraction. Nonsense is using one of the notebooks I sold at the commie that she bought from me to do math, and I'm like, how could you? How could you use it for evil nonsense? You can't, that's illegal. I should like write terms of service and I should be like, do not do math with this. Where is the layer with the fucking lamp on it? I've been looking. If you're wondering why isn't she drawing, the answer is I've been trying to find the layer that the lamp is on for like 20 minutes now. There's like 40 layers here. Okay, I think I got it. You know what? I really need to go to the bathroom. I will be like right back. I don't have anything to distract you during like a non-game stream. I don't even have the Duckult lamp. What can I distract you with? While I try to pee in peace without worrying about you people leaving. I gotta get like some jingle jangle, jingle jangle. Something to like really keep you guys' attention. You know what? Here you go. Lera Pikmin. I will be right back. Pikmin! I'm back. My family moves back like 10 minutes ago and Lera just started talking about Superman again. No, I didn't. I was never talking about Superman. I was talking about Spider-Man and Wolverine and Deadpool. It's not the same thing. Lera Pinkman? Hi, Crazy Angie. Welcome. Yeah, Lera, we have to cook! Oh my god. She's so small and eatable. Don't eat her. Don't do that. A picture of Aurel. How dare you? I'm gonna... That was your first warning as a valued channel member, Boris. Thank you so much for 15 months. As a valued channel member, I give out warnings before I fucking ban you. So that was your first warning. Congratulations. If you're like always wrong on subtraction by 1, you're a discrete finger, discrete finger? I can't speak English! What the fuck is a discrete finger? Most people are interval teachers. Well, you know what? I understand that sentence that you wrote, Phoenix. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I'm gonna be discrete thinkers. When they do subtraction, think of a group of 12 items. They then count 3 away. And it leaves 9 left. What are you talking about? Yo, Mr. White. Oh my god. What if you just know 12 minus 3 is 9 and you don't count down? Not everyone is good at maths, mystery, okay? I guess there are some that I just like remember. Like, you know, most of the time you know that like 4 plus 4 is 8 and stuff like that, right? There's certain ones that you just like kind of know. Like I know that 8... For me, I sometimes go off of the ones that I know. So for example, if you were like, what is 8 plus 5? And I'm like, well, 8 plus 4 is 12. So 8 plus 5 is 13. Is that a weird thing to do? I don't know why, but there are certain ones that I remember really well. So I just go off of that sometimes. That's how I count with like things like that. Because there are ones that I remember really well. Say it again. Like, if you're like, what's 8 plus 5? And I remember what 8 plus 4 is 12. Just like from memory. So I just go, yeah, that means that's 13. Lera threatened me. This is just like our first interaction. What do you mean our first interaction? Our first interaction could not have been me threatening you. Don't gaslight me. I do that too, or add to a bigger number and subtract to get the answer. Yeah, I don't do that, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, math is a mess in my head. None of it really makes any sense, to be completely honest with you. I was never good at math, and I never will be. Even though my mom is a literal math teacher. And she's ashamed of me every day. She's like, Lera, how can you not do this simple math? And I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom. Clearly the math gene didn't pass off to me. Okay, I don't speak math, okay? I only speak meth. That's right. We gotta cook. And then I get kicked out of the family forever. For being a meth head. What if you mention physical shapes to find answers? I have a really stupid thing. I have a type of is it called synesthesia or something like that? I have a type of that. But it's numbers. So you know, there's a type of it where it's like, oh, you see numbers as colors. Like you associate colors with numbers. And then there's one that's like, oh, you associate like with smells or something like that. I have that, but with I have numbers with personalities, and it actually makes no fucking sense, but my brain is like, this number has like this. I see numbers in like relations with each other, and like that sometimes helps me count. Sometimes it helps me, but most of the time it really distracts me and I get really sidetracked and I start thinking about the numbers being little guys. So yeah, it's not great. What personality is 5? Your mom! Does your mom know why 6 is afraid of 7? Oh my god. Maybe when she learns English, I can finally tell her that hilarious joke. So you have number headcanons, yeah? And I'm not telling you any of them, by the way. Do not try to question me about it. Whenever I tell people about it, they immediately start questioning me. They're like, oh, tell me about like this number. And I'm like, no. I don't think I don't like talking. I barely talk about my OCs. Do you really expect me to tell you about my number headcanons? Which is infinitely worse. Do you seriously expect me to do that? Do you really think I would just go ahead and tell you my number headcanons? Of course not. Don't be crazy. Wow, this lamp is kind of banging, don't you guys think? I think it looks so nice. It's a Tiffany lamp. Real. It costs so much money. We paid you to be entertaining. None of that is true. This is a free website. The paying is completely optional. You cannot trick me. Tell us a number soap opera. I don't think so. I would love more Lera OC lore. But it's all so bad. But my OC lore is all so bad. Maybe when it's good, I can finally share more OC lore. I'm like reworking stuff again for the billionth time. I don't know, I'm kind of like more focused on a short story I've been trying to make. Which is also taking 50 billion years. But I have like a short comic that's not part of this Lucinda cinematic universe at all. It's not related to it. It's just like its own thing. So yeah, I've been focusing on that more in regards of like actually trying to like write for it and develop the characters, because it's short. So I kind of wanted to do something more like small scale first. I actually wrote like all of it, but then I didn't like it, so now I'm writing it again. I don't know, I want to focus on like a smaller story first before I jump into stupid OC shenanigans of like characters that I've had since I was like 12, you know, because that's just not gonna work out. So yeah, that's how it's gonna be. You make a Lucinda universe comic, yeah, in my head all the time. Honestly, yeah. Constantly. I'm leaving because Lera is not telling us. Okay, go ahead. The door is open. Actually, you know what? I'll show you the door. Honestly, here you go. Here's the fucking door. Here's the door. You know what? You know what? I'll open it for you. Here you fucking go. Open. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Exit. There you go. It's over here. It's over. Go ahead. Go fucking ahead. Big glowing arrow. There you go. Here it is. If anybody wants to go, the door is right here. That door leads to white. That's all you deserve. Legitimately showing the door. You think I was joking? You think I'm kidding? Here you fucking go. Now that we got rid of the haters, there's like one viewer left and it's Phoenix. It's just like one person left, but just Phoenix, my #1 fan. Oh my god. I cannot believe this. Anyways, remember how I was drawing something? We gotta improve ourselves until we're worthy to hear the OC lore. Yeah, you guys have a lot to work on, by the way. The Charler and compliments and praise so that one day we may be worthy of published listen to great comic books. Yeah, published by Dark Horse Comics. Hashtag real. $100%. I'm a big Lera fan and Nemesis, so it all cancels out. Yeah, so where do we stand then? If you're both a fan and a Nemesis. What does that make you? Like just like a stranger to me? You're just like neutral towards me then? You're like, yeah, whatever. She exists, I guess. When you're too much of a fan, it just kind of like all becomes nothing. It all cancels out. This is why you gotta choose one thing, guys. You can either be my fan or my nemesis. Don't end up like Boris. I zero on their relationship. We're beaties? What is that? What does that even mean? Dies from happiness. Well, now that Phoenix is dead, I have nobody left. Now that Phoenix is dead, the spot for #1 fan is open, guys. Okay. Best is okay. I was like, what the hell are beaties? For the door upkeep. Thank you for the super chat. Zephan, thank you. Well, I need to have a bouncer at my streams, honestly. I'm gonna have to hire a bouncer at this point. You guys are getting a bit too comfortable in here. Just coming in here and telling me stuff like, oh, I love Deadpool or whatever. I hated Lightyear. Clearly I need to screen my viewers more. I will find him to take my spot. I thought you were dead. Unbelievable. Let me scoop up the #1 spot. Wow, immediately. You revived yourself? Is that even allowed? Chat, is that allowed? That sounds illegal. I never said I hated it. Well, you haven't watched it, so you're off the hook for now. People who haven't formed their opinion on it are okay for now. But the ones who have watched it and disliked it, I'm coming for you. I am so coming for you. Just you wait. Okay, but I'm your #1 fan. Guys, don't fight. It's okay. Should we roll a dice to find out? Maybe. You guys should make your duck avatars duel, and whoever wins and gets it. We gotta make it fair. I must stay on Lera's good side. Phoenix, you like Lightyear, the movie, right? I don't remember if you've seen it. It's a good movie. I said we should stop talking about that movie, and now I'm back to it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Somebody stop me from talking about the fucking Lightyear movie, please. I don't want— this isn't me, guys. Normally I'm different. Normally I'm so much more— I control myself way better, I promise. I don't know what's going into me. Yeah, it was good. See, guys? And that's how you lie to people professionally. You gotta tell people what they want to hear. Haven't they taught you any of that in how to talk to people classes? We've gone full circle. That was quick. World's smallest circle. Oh my god. Lera, please don't break the immersion. I'm sorry. Let's see. Should probably be some light from the lamp on the desk as well. So let's add a bit of that. What Animal Crossing is this song from? This 5 p.m. New Leaf. Of course it's New Leaf. New Leaf is the one of like all the music. I swear to God. And I never played any of these outside of New Horizons. It's so sad. I'll be back. I need to leave work and go to my stop. Okay, no worries. Oh yeah. This is like really random, by the way, but you know, at this point, who cares, right? Everything is really random. I was talking to my friend on Saturday, and I was explaining to her the concept of VTuber, she doesn't really know that much about VTubers, right? And I was telling her about like VTuber like moms or like, you know, children. I was like, yeah, if you draw a VTuber model as a commission, if that VTuber like is like your child and you're that VTuber's mom, and she was like, oh, do you have Vtuber too? And I was like, yeah, I do. And I showed her like some pictures. And then she was like, does that make you a MILF? And I was like, I guess? You can't just say that. Like, she stan-locked me. I didn't know what to answer. I just went silent. I was like, I don't know what to say to this information. I recently had to teach my mom the word DILF and MILF because we were watching a movie and they used the word DILF in it. And my mom was like, what's that? And I was like, I was like I didn't know how to like say it without like completely saying it. So I told her, oh, it's what they call like sexy moms and sexy dads. That's all I told her. I was like, yeah, a sexy dad is a DILF and a sexy mom is a MILF. But like I didn't want to get too into like the details of it, you know. That's all I told her. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I guess I'm a MILF, guys. In my MILF era, finally. I didn't think it would arrive so soon, but in my MILF era. Congratulations? Question mark. Man, I like fishing. Yeah, that's what it is. It's hard to explain shit to. My mom is not a boomer. My mom is not that old. But yeah, I was like, I don't know, I was talking to my friend a lot, and because like, she knows that I do like commissions and stuff like that. And she asked me like really suspiciously. I don't know where that question came from, but she was like, oh, do you do furry art? And I was like, no, why, you're interested? And she was like, I'm not gonna answer that question, Lera. Like, it was like, it sounded like she was like, do you do furry art? I was like asking for a friend, like, do you do furry art by any chance? Like, I was like, kind of suspicious, I don't know. I used to be a furry. She should have like caught me back then. Actually, I think she did know me back then. Well, she knew me just at the end of my furry era. When I met her, my furry era was basically like finishing, so yeah. Is your friend suspiciously wealthy? No, not really. So maybe she's not a furry then, is that what you're saying? For the right price! That's like that one time I really needed money and somebody messaged me on Twitter like for a commission. They were like, yeah, I would like a... I don't know if you guys have seen the music video. So I got to work on this music video and it was literally a song about MILFs. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like I wanna pretend like I hated it, but I actually had a really fun time working on it. So it is definitely one of the most unhinged commissions I ever got, and I think if I didn't like really need, I feel like if I didn't really need money that much, I definitely wouldn't have worked on it. I would have probably just been like, no, sorry. But I really needed the money. And you know what? I actually ended up having fun. I ended up enjoying myself because they basically let me do whatever I wanted it. And I obviously wasn't gonna make it not safe for work, right? Because I don't do, like, I told them, I was like, I don't do not safe for work, but because those lyrics, wow, I learned some new words from those lyrics. Hello, Leah, and thank you so much for 15 months. Holly, thank you. I'm finally back from the doctor. Hope everything went well at the doctor. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm just telling about this MILF MB I did some time ago. When was that? I feel like in March, maybe? May? I don't know. I think it was sometime in spring, I'm pretty sure. April, perhaps. No, yeah, like, I mean, I have my, like, terms of service that say no, not safe for work. Like, they understood that I don't do... They were like, oh no, just make it, like, funny. So I was like, okay, I'll make it funny. So I did it. I tried. Like, those lyrics were crazy, though. Like, I was like, wow. Like, I had to, like... I looked up some of the words in it, and I was like, wow. I learned what back shots means thanks to that song. So, you know, every day you learn something new, guys. Did not know the meaning of that until I had to work on that music video, so, you know, really expanded my horizons. Yeah, you are a ducky. Never thought I would hear that word here. Never thought I would learn that word, but here we are, you know, every day. You know, life is just so full of surprises. You know, I'm a MILF now, apparently. Clearly. I made a song about MILFs. Well, I didn't make a song about MILFs, that is wrong. I made a music video for somebody else's song about MILFs. You know, just moving up in the world, guys. Really, I think my art career is finally going somewhere. I think my art career is truly, you know, just rolling down the hill really quickly, but like in a good way. Like rolling girl kind of, you know, the rolling girl videos. That's, imagine that, but with my art career. That's what's happening. For the right price, I will make a music video about MILFs. It really just do be like that sometimes. It was stressful, I'm sorry to hear that. You're 30 minutes late because driving in a city scares you. Oh yeah, I would not be able. Sometimes, like, I don't drive a car, right, or anything. I don't drive a car, but sometimes, like, as a pedestrian, I would like look at a road, like in London, and I'm trying to cross it, and there's so many like lanes, and there's so much going on, and there's like turns. Then I'm like, yeah, it's safe to cross, but then a car like appears out of a turn, out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh wow, okay. So it's like, sometimes I look at like certain roads, and I'm like, I don't know how. You know, as a pedestrian, I'm confused. And I feel like as a driver, I would have been even more confused. Like, I would not know. I would not fucking know how to, like, drive here. So, yeah. I can't blame you. I feel like driving sounds really stressful. Especially, like, I feel like driving on a highway is really stressful. Some people say that driving on a highway is pretty easy, though. But for me, it sounds really stressful to do it. But some people say that it's fine. You just kind of turn your brain off and you just, like, drive until your exit. But I feel like I'm the kind of person who would either take the wrong exit or would, like, miss my exit because I would just, like, get too ADHD, too into whatever, like, playlist I'm listening to, and then I would just, like, miss it. I have missed my stops on the train before. Well, or, like, almost. Or, like, well, I have missed my stops definitely. But one time, me and my mom almost missed our stop. We were on a train in Spain, and we almost missed our stop because of fucking Suica game. I'm not even kidding. So I got everybody I know addicted to Suica game. Including my friend who is literally studying to be a doctor, so that's gonna be fun. She's like, Lera, I can't do anything. I just play this fucking game all the time. Because there's like a mobile version of it that they play. I just found something I forgot to color, by the way. So my mom got it on her phone, and my friend got it on her phone, and they're both absolutely fucking addicted, which is really funny. But yeah, my mom was playing Suica on her phone on the train, and I was like watching her play it, and I was like giving her strategy. I was like giving her advice. I was like, yeah, mom, this is how you play well. This is how you get that watermelon. And I kid you not, at some point I look up and I see that we are literally standing at our stop, and I was like, Mom, is that our stop? And she was like, no, that's not our stop. Our stop doesn't come up for a while. And I was like, no, Mom, that's That's definitely our stop. And she was like, no, that's not our stop yet, Lera. And I was like, no, Mom, it is. And so we ran out of the train quickly, and she was like, wow, this game, I didn't even notice how we got to our stop. And I was like, yeah. Please don't play it when you're alone on the train, Mom. You're never gonna get home. You're gonna go all the way to Madrid at this point, like. Nice job, Lera. I know. Thank you. Suika game too powerful. I don't know. I just like, okay, well, you know me. I love sharing things that I like. If there's anything people can be assured of, is that if Lera likes something, she will tell everybody about it. Everybody will know. It's like, if Lera likes something, she's not gonna shut the fuck up about it. So I'm a big Suika game fan, right? I really like it. I still play it, you know, like to this day. It was not just a phase to me. Okay, I didn't just play it for a little bit when everybody was streaming it and then forget. I play that game. I play that game pretty damn often still. So yeah, I showed it to my friends. Like, I showed it to my friend when I was in Germany, when we met up. And I was like, yeah, like we were like in the hotel, and I showed her it on my Switch, and I was like, so there's this game, and I just opened it up, and I'm like, okay, so this is the game, and I just like drop one fruit. She hasn't even seen like what the gameplay actually is yet. I just dropped one fruit, and she immediately goes, this is the best game ever. And I was like, you haven't even seen it yet, and she was like, no, give it to me. Like, what's it called? And she also got it on her phone. What have I done? I must share the joy of Suika with people, you know, it's just how it is. Perfect salesperson. Yeah, they should just hire me already, clearly. Clearly. Why doesn't the gaming industry want me? I'm literally perfect for this kind of stuff. If Lera likes something, you will like it too. It's not optional. Yeah, that too. Like, you either like it or, once again, there's the door. Did Flo actually leave? I think they actually left. I don't think I even showed, they even saw the door. Like, I feel like they were already gone by the time I showed the door. You kept the door? Yeah, I just have it like in a different tab. It's fine. I have the Pikmin here too. Pikmin! I cannot wait for Friday so that I can be Clicker Lera, by the way. It's gonna be so fun. It's not gonna be fun because I'm gonna be playing horror games, but that's okay. Maybe it's gonna be fun, you never know. I'm super excited to try all the Spooktober games. Even though it will probably kill me. I feel like PT is definitely going to kill me. Like, I don't know, I just have this feeling that PT is going to destroy me. Because, like, I played it for a little bit to test out that it works. And, like, I just walked around a little bit and nothing even happened. Like, literally nothing happened in it. And I was like, this is so scary. Because, like, for me, like, a dark house is a really scary setting, right? I don't like dark houses, dark, quiet houses. That's why I find Phasmophobia quite scary as well. I do not like being alone. When I was a kid, I would hate being, like, home alone. Especially if it would, like, get dark. I would absolutely hate it. Or if I had to, like, go to the bathroom at night or something like that, it would be such a nightmare for me. Like, I could not stand having to go, like, through a house at night. I'm a bit better now, I think. I think living alone, like, really helped me out because, you know, I can't just be scared forever. I have to survive somehow. But it still kind of freaks me out sometimes. So, like, whenever I see this kind of stuff, I'm like, yep, this is gonna be really scary because, like, a dark, quiet house with, like, something going on in it, like, that's definitely going to scare me. For a second, I thought you meant physical therapy. Ah, yes, I'm so afraid of physical therapy. No PT, you know, the game. We'll be praying that you survive just so that I can send you the merch, right? Fungus Lera, hell yeah. We're excited to see Lera play spooky golf. I'm kind of excited for that one too. It looks really interesting. A lot of the games look really, really interesting, so I'm definitely excited to try them. And who knows? Maybe we will finally get something that will scare me more than Spooky's jump scare mansion. So far, I'm betting that PT is gonna scare me more than Spooky's jump scare mansion, but you never know. It could be other games. What do you guys think is gonna be the scariest game on that list? To me, it has to be... Right now, out of what I've seen, I think it might be PT. But we'll see, I guess. Listen to this face, exactly how Lera looks after her chat disagrees with her. No, when you guys disagree with me, I'm like the I hate it here emoji that we have. The really like mad Lera one. The bunker is pretty spoopy. Oh, that's the first one I'm playing, right? That's the one I'm playing this Friday. Interesting. But the Amnesia games, they're from the people that made Soma, right? I'm pretty sure it's the same studio. I'm quite excited. I've seen people play Amnesia games before. I haven't played any myself, and I haven't seen any gameplay of the bunker one. So like that one is gonna be like really blind for me. The other, I know someone's just like a different Amnesia game, but I've seen some gameplay of them, so like I wasn't entirely sure. But the bunker was actually like completely fresh to me. Also, it was on sale, and it was like it was a really good deal, so you know. I will always go for the cheaper game. I'm eagerly awaiting to get my own not friend plushie. We played the game that scared me most, Iron Lung. Did Iron Lung actually scare you so much? I thought Iron Lung was like super chill. Iron Lung was so fun. I cannot wait for the movie, man. The Markiplier movie, I feel like it's gonna be good. I have faith in it. I hope it's not gonna be like the FNAF movie. Duck from Plushie, guys, there's no Duck from Plushie. Stop! Stop activating this like sleeper agent in you, where it's like Duck. Did someone say Duck friend Plushie? Guys, we've talked about this. There's no Duck friend Plushie, and there's no Queen of England. I mean, why did she have to go and die? Like, this joke is not as funny now. It was funnier before when she was alive. Like, it's just like, she ruined it. She ruined the joke. Because there really is no Queen of England now. Now it just sounds like I'm stating a fact. This is not as funny. No, you were joking? Okay. I don't know, some people said Iron Lung was scary, so I was just asking. Some people don't like the ocean and like, you know, claustrophobia and stuff like that. We played Dusk at FPS by the creator of Iron Lung. I haven't heard of that one. I heard of other games by them, but I haven't heard of that one. Is it good? Is it like new or something? Isn't Charles married? I don't know. I don't know anything about the royals, you guys. I don't know anything about the royal family. You guys, well, you guys think just because I live in England, I know everything about them? Of course not. My dad is like that because like, ever since I moved here, whenever I'm on the phone with my parents, my dad is like, how's the queen doing? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. And then he'd be like, how's Charles doing? I don't know. He's acting like I'm like in their house at all times, like personally talking to them. He's like, how are they doing, Lera? Like, how should I know? I'm pretty sure Mia Nonsense accidentally walked into like the queen's funeral and we didn't even know. Like, we were just walking around London one day, and that was like around the time she died, and we were like in this place near the palace. It was like literally next to the palace, like, you know, it would have made sense. And there was like a huge crowd of people, like there were so many people, and they were like, man, why is there so many people here today? And then we just like walked away, you know, we were like, oh, yeah, whatever. Don't know what that's about. And then and then we got home or something, I think, and she saw like on the news, she was like, Lera, it was a memorial service for the queen, and I was like, oh, that would make sense. We were like, what's with all the commotion? Why is there like a TV here and everything? It was the fucking Queen memorial service, and we just like walked through it like, wow, what are these people doing here? What are they here for? We'll have to see it, honestly. Do you get invited to the palace for tea on the weekends? Yeah, obviously. That's how my average weekend goes. Pretty much. Asking about the roads like they're your bodies, I know, right? You don't see Charles every day, he isn't your bestie. If he was my bestie, I would have been the one who would paint that portrait of his. And I definitely would have done a better job than whatever the hell happened there. I would have made him into a sexy anime man. He missed the fuck out. Big time. I would have screamed, where is everybody going? Bingo! Oh my god, that would have been actually so evil. I think it's a good thing me and Nonsense didn't know what that was about, because I feel like we would not have been very nice people if we did find out. But we would have like brought a very different vibe to that gathering if we knew the reason behind it, I'm just saying. It would have been luckier if you did. It looks like a fucking Disco Elysium personality, like for real. I don't know what happened there. Okay. I'm actually like kind of close to finishing this drawing. I didn't expect to finish it today because it's quite big, but you know. Apparently with yapping you get through it. Although it is 11:20, like never mind, it is actually like, it's been like 3.5 hours. I actually think it's been that long. Never mind, guys, I'm doing terribly. There's no way I can finish this. I gotta head off, got a choir performance for German unification tomorrow in front of some bigwigs tomorrow, and I still gotta brush up on the national anthem. Oh, that's so nice! Though, good luck, I hope everything goes well. Yeah, I hope everything goes smoothly, and you sound like an angel. I don't know how audible you are in a choir, it's been a while, but I hope everything goes well, good luck, you get some rest. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I have heard about the Chopped Goblins game. I also heard about the Squirrel Stapler one. Is that not also by him, or am I confusing it with something? It's such a mess of a painting. It is so strange, right? Hi again, Lera. Finny got your name mixed up with Nolira. Who the fuck is Nolira? Have a good night, Alexia Phi. Who's Nolira? Guys, who's Nolira? Who's that? Are you guys confusing me with different VTubers again? I've been called other VTubers names too many times now. You cannot keep doing this to me. You cannot keep mistaking me for other VTubers. Mostly out of respect to those VTubers, but also out of respect to me. Unbelievable. A character in a podcast, so it is a VTuber, isn't it? That's basically a VTuber. I am a character in a podcast. I can't believe this. We're doing this again? No, not again. This kind of an audio drama. That's like the same thing. My bad, written better stuff. I could never be her. I'm not British enough. You said the energy of you've been calling me other women's names because that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You guys come in here and you're like, yeah, I love my favorite VTuber, and then you like say some other VTuber's name, and it's like, what the fuck? Hello? Unbelievable. You mean to tell me I've been listening to a podcast? Yeah, you have. What else? How would you even like? Don't you guys think that my art streams are basically podcasts? Like, let's be for real. I'm like, all I do is say really useless, unhinged, and opinionated information that is actually wrong most of the time. And I sound real fucking confident as I say it too. So I feel like, now I never listen to a podcast, but I have a feeling that's usually how it goes. So I'm pretty sure I'm basically in podcast territory here. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's basically what it is. So, I don't know, you tell me. Boris hates me, confirmed. You're only wrong sometimes. I'm never wrong. I usually think your art streams are your rant streams. That's not true. I talk about subjects that are not necessarily rants sometimes, guys. Like if you gave me a conversation topic right now, I could talk about it and it's not gonna be a rant. Totally real. Hashtag real. Here I am working hard to make amazing dinner. Can I have some? Can I please have some? Okay, how are you blending these shadows right now? With a pen and a brush and a dream. Does that answer your question? Immediately becomes the most useless person ever. Like, gets asked like a genuine question and then just like immediately just like does it, becomes really unhelpful. It's like about football again? No! Salmon with pomegranate sauce. Wow, that sounds nice. How do you guys have energy to cook like complicated meals like that? Like, could not be me. For me, it has to be like a 30-minute recipe or I'm not doing it. Like, actually. If it's not like a 30, like I literally go online and I look up like quick recipes, like 30-minute recipes, stuff like that, you know? Like if it's not, if it takes longer than like, okay, like 40 minutes max, but preferably 30. If it takes longer than 30 minutes, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. The second they're like, oh, marinate the meat, I'm like, I don't fucking think so. I just opened up, like, I hate finding a recipe and like I'm literally about to start cooking it. And they're like, first, marinate the meat for 30 minutes. I'm like, well, I can't do that. I'm cooking it right now. I already cannot do this step because I need the food done in 30 minutes, not marinated. Put it in the oven for 3 hours. Like, I don't fucking think so. That was an explanation. It certainly was. We like cooking. How can you? I don't know. I don't get it. People who like cooking, they're just like, their brain is just different. Like, something is different about the way your brain chemistry works. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it, but it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. We can talk about laundry. No! Stop baiting me! I'm not falling for this obvious bait, okay? I'm not your average Twitter user. I'm smarter than that. I can tell what is bait and what isn't. Okay, do not do this to me. I'm smarter than this, probably. Only once I had the time to marinate chicken for fried chicken. Pretty damn good, but the time though, I know, right? Like, I'm sure it turns out great if you marinate meat. Like, I know marinated meat tastes great, right? I'm not denying the taste benefits, but boy, I forget to defrost my meat sometimes. You expect me to fucking marinate it? Like, I don't think so. I can't remember even to take it out of the freezer for the night and put it in the fridge so that it's like defrosted by the time it's time to make lunch. I don't even remember to do that. How could you possibly expect me to marinate it? I don't know. When you become rich and famous, I shall be your live-in chef. Yeah, that's not happening. And I'm afraid the rich and famous part is not happening. So you're gonna... Do you have a plan B for your career? Just asking, you know, just checking with you. Is there something else you can possibly potentially do if that doesn't work out? Because look at me, I didn't have a plan B other than art, and, and now I'm suffering. Teacher, yeah, fair enough. There you go. Okay, that's good. When you do it often enough, you get faster and more efficient. It took me forever to make crispy fish patties from scratch, but now I am pretty fast at making them. Defrosting is kind of important. Yeah, I forget to do it. Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I should like defrost the meat overnight or something. And then I forget. And then I go to sleep, blissfully unaware, just happy, honk shoe. And then I wake up in the morning and I'm having my breakfast and I'm like, oh yeah, what should I make for lunch? And then it turns out I didn't defrost the meat. Every time. That actually happened to me so many times, it's not even funny. Adult life is just not for me. I'm not good at remembering things you're supposed to do as an adult. There's too many responsibilities. I'm not a fan of that. My plan B is walking into the woods. That is such a mood, though. You're so real for that, bestie. I would say my plan A was being an accountant, but that implies I put any thought about choosing my degree. But look, it totally worked out, right? I mean, you are an accountant, so happy ending. Maybe, I don't know. They should one day do a cooking stream. How would I even do that? I don't know how people do cooking streams because then like you need to have like your setup in the kitchen. But I can't do that. How am I gonna bring my computer to the kitchen? Besides, like there's like no space. You guys don't understand. There is no fucking space in my kitchen for any. There's like no surfaces in my kitchen to do stuff. Like, you know how you need some space to cut up your vegetables or meat or whatever, you know, like a surface to like put stuff. I don't have that. I literally do not have that. My kitchen is literally like, here's the sink, right? This is the sink. And here is the stove. And here's the stove. And here my kettle and the rice cooker are fighting for their life. But there's like no space between them. And so and then like that's it, basically. And I cut my vegetables like on the stove. I put the cutting board like this, like it's partially here, partially on the stove. And that's how I cut my vegetables. Because there's no space to do it otherwise. Because the kettle and stuff wouldn't fit here. And it's like right next to the sink, like it's a bad place for it. So like, that is literally how I live. There's no space for anything. But yeah, me and Duckult, Puppet Lera had a cooking stream. Where Duckult was baked and there was cake. It's so tiny. Like, the kitchen itself is not small. Like, there is more space in the room. It's just that there's no more surfaces. Like, it's just like empty space. I don't know why they didn't add like extra like kitchen table or something like that there. Like a kitchen aisle or something. I guess that would be too fancy for like the really like stupid apartment that I have, but you know, still. They could have totally fit like an extra like kitchen aisle or something there, but it's not there. So yeah, and it's like so inconvenient because when I have like lots of ingredients, but I have like to put somewhere, there's like no space to put them anywhere. And it really annoys me because when I have to put it like on the stove, but then something is cooking on the stove, so there is no space on the stove. So I use like the table behind me that's like by the sofa, but then it's like behind me, it's not convenient, it's not easy to reach. It's really strange. Not a big fan of my kitchen setup. Like, it's really not great. And I don't know what to do about it. I just gotta like survive, I guess. You get the table, but the table is like really far away. You know, like you want everything to be nearby, but my table is like on the other end of the room. And I don't want to like drag it across or like have to carry my stuff over. Like, it's not convenient. That like just becomes overcooked. You know how in Overcooked you have to run around and move stuff? That's how it would be if I had to use all the other surfaces. The point of like a kitchen table, a kitchen aisle is so that you just cook, like prepare everything in one place conveniently. But clearly, whoever designed my apartment, if it was designed at all, didn't really think about the— what the fuck is happening to my pen pressure? Didn't really think about it in context of somebody actually living there. I don't know what they were on, but like clearly nobody actually lived there before they rented it out. Hello? What is going on? Why is my pen pressure doing that? What is happening? Let me turn off my tablet. The small personal portable table you can get? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked into that. I hate buying stuff for the apartment because then I'm like, oh, but I'm gonna have to move and I'm gonna have to like take all of this with me, and that also really bothers me. I don't know. Yeah, speaking of, my kitchen sink is like kind of broken, and I asked them to fix it, and the guy texted me like, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. That was on Monday. So on Monday he said, I'll be there tomorrow and I'll come fix it. And I was like, oh, that's great. But I knew that was a lie. You know, I knew that was a fucking lie. I didn't even get my hopes up. I knew he was not gonna show up on Tuesday. And yeah, he didn't, by the way. And he also didn't show up today. And knowing the track record of these people who usually like fix things for my apartment, I am 99% sure that he's going to show up on Friday during my collab. Like, I have this feeling, I have like this gut feeling that he's going to come in on Friday while I'm trying to do my collab with Kia. Like 100%. Like, it is going to happen. How did it break? I don't know. I think my mom broke it. Not to throw shade, but my mom cleaned everything so intensely, I think she broke the sink. There's like water leaking from the base of the faucet. Like, you know, the bottom of the faucet where it connects to the sink? There's like water coming out of that part when the water is on, and the water pressure is really weak in the faucet itself. Like, there's like barely any water coming out of it, so like it's really annoying to wash the dishes with and stuff. You know how long it takes me to fill up my water bottle? You know how fucking long it takes Blame it on the person who visited you. Well, before she was... Well, it worked fine before, and then she showed up. And she suspiciously scrapped the whole place, and suddenly it's broken, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah, me and Key actually doing our collab on Friday a bit later. I'm so sorry about the time last time. But it's gonna be 2 hours later, I think? Or maybe 3 hours. I think it's 3 hours later than last time. So it's gonna be at 5 my time. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit later in case that makes it any better for you guys. I don't know if it does, but yeah, maybe. Maybe it does. It's not gonna be too horrible. Since it's like the weekend, so she said she can do it a bit later. The evidence does kind of speak for itself. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about, you know? I wouldn't just slander her for nothing. I love her. But I think she broke the sink. And she should take responsibility for that. What if Lera's mom watches? It's too late for her. She's not up yet. Oh, I mean, not yet already. It's 11:30 for me. That means it's 12:30 for her. She's deep asleep. She's either deep asleep or she's like falling asleep watching a police TV show. It's either one or the other. Like she's not here. I can say whatever I want pretty much past like 11 p.m. Like I think it's pretty safe. I have no fear past that time. Like the VOD. Oh yeah, she could watch the VOD. I love you, Mom. I love you so much. You're my favorite person. That should have done it, I think. But also, I think you broke the sink. Loki. Loki, I think you did it, Mom. I'm sorry. You must feel so free. Not anymore. I just remember the VODs exist and can't hurt you. And my mom does check out VODs. So I guess it's over for me, guys. This is the last time you see me. Sorry. Hola, mamá de Lera. Don't just say that. Next time, scrub less. She scrubbed the sink so hard it fucking started leaking. Okay. Oh my god, it's the Animal Crossing New Horizons theme. Everyone's favorite. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum-ba-ba-bum. How would you wash? I mean, I washed them. It just like the water is so weak, it takes forever. It just takes me a really long time now. Because the water is so weak. It's like a really small amount of water, so I'm just kind of there like, yeah, this is hell. God just keeps punishing me, apparently. Can't catch a break at all. Okay, now let's do the outline colors on this stuff. It's gonna be like a dark brown. I'm almost done, guys. This book is like really big, don't you think so? Doesn't the book look kind of huge? Not gonna lie. That's okay though. Just a big book for the big brain that Lucinda totally has. If I can't be smart, at least all of my OCs are, okay? They gotta be better than me. Would be fun if you wash it just in the bathtub. I don't have a bathtub, I have a shower. And my bathroom sink has better water pressure, but it's very, very small. My bathroom sink is so small. I noticed that in a lot of places in the UK, like all the places I've been to in the UK, they all have tiny ass bathroom sinks. It actually bothers me. Like I try to wash my face, and there's water everywhere on the floor after that. Like there's literally fucking water everywhere. It's just so annoying. Like at this point, I moved like all of my like face washing products into the shower, and I just wash my face in the shower while I'm still there, just so that I don't have to like So I don't have to then like spill all the water in the sink as I attempt to do the same thing. So I just do it all in the shower because the sink is so small. Lo-fi hip hop is to have translucent skin too. She doesn't have translucent skin. It's cloudy. She's fine. But yeah, we got another lo-fi girl reference. I can't believe this. Hi, Ethan. That's kind of optimized though. Yeah, but why should it be this way? Give me a normal bathroom sink. That's messed up. I don't want to wash my face in the shower. It feels wrong. It feels like I'm skipping a step or something. Will Lucinda be a guest star on the stream one day? And how do you imagine that? I'm sorry, does she just magically learn to talk? I don't think so. I definitely can't voice her. I have too much of a Russian accent. I don't think she sounds like that. I'm not entirely sure what she sounds like, but she definitely doesn't sound like me. I'm not entirely sure what her voice would be like, but it is definitely not mine. It has to be better than that. She deserves so much better. Okay. Now the eyes. I wasn't even thinking about the fucking lo-fi thing when I was making this composition. I just didn't know what to... Like, I did another composition for some OC art, but I ended up not doing it on stream because I thought that's too much work. I drew this one originally, but like that's too much work for a stream. I might finish it in my own time, but that is way too much work for a stream. I was like, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to draw stairs and 2 characters. No way. On stream? No way. But this is already taking me like 4 hours. So yeah. Time to open auditions for the role of Lucinda. Who would play Lucinda in the Lucinda Grey TV drama? Oh my god, who indeed? Imagine a higher-pitched raven from Teen Titans. I don't know what that's supposed to sound like, but I hope that's not an insult. Could it? I have never seen Teen Titans, so I don't know. I don't even know what kind of accent she would have, because like it's definitely not American. Imagine if she has a Texan accent. Or maybe, like, I don't know. Not British though too, so then what is it? What could it be? I always imagine it's like a European kind of setting. So, what would the accent be, guys? How would she speak? I do not know. This is why I make OC comics. You don't have to worry about that stuff when you make comics. You don't have to worry about the voices. The only voices I have to worry about when making OC comics is the voices in my head telling me to stop. Dude, don't write that. Put down the pen. The voices all say in unison, but I continue making my vampire OC story. You can't stop me. You probably can, but honestly, whatever. I'll send you a video of Raven clips, okay? I'm not gonna watch that. What if it's gonna ruin my impression of Lucinda forever? I'm gonna be like, wow, that's what Lucinda sounds like in people's heads. Can't be. I'm a vampire, yeehaw! Yeah! Hell yeah, brother! I hate the sunshine. It makes my skin all transparent. It's not an insult though. I'll be the judge of that. I will be the judge of that. Actually, Raven from Designers would probably fit, especially since you described her as someone that likes things that doesn't really show it. How could you say that? How could you say that to me? Comparing my character to Teen Titans? Unbelievable. I have never seen Teen Titans. I have no opinion. The only opinion I have on Teen Titans is that one person who draws really nice fan art of them, like in casual outfits. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but those are so fire. Like, if Teen Titans was actually all like this, I would watch the hell out of it. Like, I would love it so much if Teen Titans was actually like his drawings. Like, his drawings, you know, like, I'm like, sometimes I just go on his account and I like scroll down and I just look at them, even if I've seen most of them already. They're just so great. Yeah, his name is Gabriel something. Let me see if I can find the Twitter. But yeah, he makes really good like casual Teen Titans. Can Lera find it? Is it not Gabriel? Am I crazy? I thought his name was Gabriel. It is Gabriel. It's Gabriel Piccolo. I do not know why Twitter is not giving me. Is it just me or Twitter's search is like really bad? Maybe that's not his Twitter ad. What is his Twitter ad? I swear to God, Twitter is so bad. Okay, wait, I found it. I can't find anything on Twitter. I know, right? Twitter search is so fucked up. Wait, I found his Twitter account. Does that work? There you go. That should work. That's his Twitter. He makes like really banging, like casual Teen Titans stuff. They're so nice. Like, actually. They're such a vibe. So yeah, I just really like looking at them. Ugh. If I can find some decent clips that aren't from Teen Titans Go. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Teen Titans Go one. That's why I was like concerned. Is that not? Is there more? I thought the only Teen Titans like animated show was that one. Is there different ones? I didn't even know that. Right, the art is so nice. I really like the art style. I think he actually has worked on some graphic novels. So basically he's like, you know, the perfect success story. He did a lot of fan art for Teen Titans. And he actually got hired by DC Comics. And he actually does have like an official graphic novel now with his art about Teen Titans. I think it's called Beast Boy. He has one about Beast Boy, and I think he has one about Beast Boy and Raven. So yeah, he actually has like official Teen Titans stuff now. So he does have comics that are official with them. It's pretty cool. Teen Titans Go is a rip-off. We gotta show you the original show. I didn't know that there was like an original show. Like, I knew that they existed for a while, but I didn't know they had a TV show that came before the Teen Titans Go one. And I never really liked the Teen Titans Go one all that much. I always skipped it when it was on like Cartoon Network or whatever they showed it on. Lera is either being serious or a maestro. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't. What about what? I'm so confused now. I'm actually so confused now. What do you mean by that? I'm not being a troll. What are you talking about? Is it because I didn't know about the Teen Titans? I'm sorry, I don't know fucking comic books lore. Okay, I'm too pretty. I don't have the time to read your superhero comics. I'm too fucking beautiful. Deal with it. I listen to Vocaloid music instead. Teen Titans Go hurts me. Yeah, a lot of people complain about it, I think. So, yeah. I was so surprised. I was like, what, Teen Titan Ravencliff? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I thought we all agreed that we don't like that show. The original show slaps. But how have you all seen the original show? Where have you guys all watched that? Nah, I gotta Google it now. I'm so confused. Teen Titans Go. TV show. Wait, that's the Teen Titans Go. Never mind. That's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Teen Titans TV show without the go. That's the one I'm looking for, right? Without the go. Okay. Teen Titans 2003. What? So it's basically the, like, it looks a little bit like the Teen Titans Go one, but they're less chibi art style. I've seen these, but I don't know. I always thought, for some reason, I always thought this was Teen Titans Go. I'm not gonna lie. I always thought this was Teen Titans Go. They look kind of similar to me, so I don't know. I thought this was like the same thing. Not gonna lie. Oh my god. People largely hate Teen Titans Go because people are familiar with the original and know what it could have been and what it very much wasn't. Yeah. How dare you? Oh wait, now I know how you felt earlier. Can we not circle back to the light year conversation, please? I'm begging you. I don't think I can handle another light year conversation. It was like the 5th time today. Guys, there's only so much I can take. Even I have limits. I know sometimes it feels like I literally just like, they're like, does this girl even like, can she even stop? Yes, I can. And I'm just about at my limit now, so please. Teen Titans Go was made for kids with short attention. Wow, you know it's bad when Gerardo starts talking shit. I never hear Gerardo talk shit. You know it's serious when that happens, damn. Teen Titans Go really did a number on you guys, huh? I was never really that into superhero stuff. I don't know, maybe they didn't show that one in Russia. Because I did watch a lot of cartoons from around that time. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe I somehow missed it. Was it on Cartoon Network? I did watch Cartoon Network a lot, so I don't know. I'm not sure how I missed it, but maybe I was like, oh, superheroes, not interested. And then I just like discarded it immediately. Do you guys ever like remember cartoons from your childhood that you like completely like buried in your mind? Like your mind just kind of buried it deep inside, but then you like remember something randomly and you were like, oh my god, I remember watching this one cartoon. That happened to me the other day. I remember this really random cartoon I used to watch about this boy. I don't know if any of you guys also were. I had this boy who had a cat. The one that was like bold cat. And the cat was actually an alien. And he was trying to prove to everybody that the cat was an alien. But like nobody believed him, and the cat was like always scheming shit. And like my brain completely fucking forgot that that cartoon existed. But like I don't even know what triggered the memory, but something did, and I randomly remembered it, and I was like, oh my god, I remember watching that one cartoon about the kid and the alien cat. Don't know why. Kid versus cat, yeah. It was so strange. I always thought the cat was kind of cute. I quite liked the cat, not gonna lie. I didn't like the kid very much. I liked the cat a lot. I'm like, okay, so what if he's an alien? Get over it, jeez. Get alive. Go outside. Just so that Titanic started airing in 2003, feeling old, yeah. I was 2 years old, maybe that's why I missed it, I don't know. Unless they aired it for a while, because then surely I would have caught it. I mean, Powerpuff Girls is quite old, and I watched Powerpuff Girls. So I'm not sure how I missed that one, I really don't know. I do not know what happened, but somehow I had no idea that show existed. Is but mostly when I ran into things that relate to it, like when I ran into a Dragon Tales book. I don't even know why I suddenly remembered it. Like, I don't remember if I thought of something related to it or not. I don't know, I just kind of randomly... Sometimes I just like remember cartoons and I'm like, whoa, I used to watch that as a kid. Weird. Okay. I'm almost done with this drawing, and then we can all finally go home and think about your behavior. About Lightyear. You guys are gonna watch Lightyear and you're going to love it, by the way, right? It's your homework. One Friday stream. I'm gonna write it down right now. I know I'm gonna forget. So I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna be like, on Friday, ask if they watched Lightyear. There you go. Wow, I just spelled Friday as Free Daisy. I'm not even kidding. I spelled Friday as Free Daisy. How did I do that? But we gotta pay to rent it. No, you don't, just pirate it. Just watch on a Russian website. Guys, Russian websites are amazing. Just, they even have it in original language. Like if you manage to navigate the Russian interface, most of them have an option to watch it in original language with Russian subtitles. So just put that, that's what I do, because I like to watch things in original language. Just do that, just put it in original language and then you will learn more Russian through the subtitles too. It's a win-win. You'll pay if you don't rent it, that is true also. You will pay with your kneecaps. And your kidneys, and your eyes, and your lungs, and your liver. And whatever else will be salvageable after I beat the shit out of you. Probably not that much. But I'll try not to hit your eyes, liver, and kidneys, and kneecaps. But other than that, it will be bad. I'm just saying. Anyways, my beautiful drawing is basically done. We just gotta add some noise. Because we'll have to see it. I love adding noise, I don't know. And then we gotta add posterization. Because we love posterization as well. And we gotta sign it with Duckult in the corner. Ooh. How would you feel if I posterize you? I wanna be posterized so much. You don't understand. I feel like posterization would feel really good. Like if it happened to you. It's like, I imagine it a bit like being compressed into a zip file. It probably feels quite nice. I don't know, it's kind of a feeling I have about it. I feel like it's a very pleasant experience. Like you just kind of get compressed and your colors get all like messed up and it just feels like being like squished really hard, probably. I don't know, it's kind of how I imagine it. So yeah, I'm back with feeding the dog and the cat. That's good. They deserve a nice meal. Maybe I'll do the reflection a little bit on the window. Hold up. I know I said I was done, but you know that's never true. You should have gotten used to this by now. It's never true when I say I'm done with the drawing. Maybe I'll do a little bit of detailing on the lamp and in the reflection, I don't know. Just a tiny bit. Why does it look so green in the reflection too? I don't get it. There you go. Now I'm totally done, guys. For real, maybe. Nothing cozier than becoming a zip file. I know, right? I just feel like it would feel good. I don't know. I'm trying to think what probably wouldn't feel good. But I honestly, I don't know. Maybe like... wait, hold up. Now I'm too concentrated on these color curves. Even though I told you I was totally done. But guys, look, my first personal art of 2024. In October. In October, I finally make my first personal art of 2024 because it's been, that's literally, that basically summarizes how my year has been art-wise. Mostly commissions and con preparation. We'll have to see it. No personal art was done this year whatsoever. How great. Okay. Now it's done, for real. Halloween art next time, maybe. Maybe I could draw my OC some outfits for Halloween. Who knows? It needs a bird crashing onto the window? Why? You know, a bird crashed into my house once, like, not into the window, it crashed into a wall. And it scared the shit out of me. I was home alone, and it was in Spain where, you know, they rob you. And I was like, I got like so, because like I was just like in my room, and it crashed into my room's like wall, and so I just heard like a kind of sound like through a wall, like kind of like a hit, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And I got like super scared. I called my mom. I was like, whoa. Mom, I heard a sound, something hitting a wall, and I'm on the second floor. That can't be something, like, you know, I'm really scared. And she was like, okay, Lera, it's probably fine. And then, like, they came home and she was like, Lera, there's a dead bird. There's a dead bird outside. It fucking crashed into your wall. And I was like, oh. Well, that bird is stupid, I guess. Jeez, okay. A pigeon for our age. It's raining outside, guys. It's not. Come on. There's no birds. Birds are not real, guys. There's no such a thing as a bird. What is Lucinda's thoughts about pigeons? She probably thinks they're really gross and dirty. Anyways, get the fuck out. The stream is over. The exit is over there. Leave. Leave right now. So we're not real. You guys are ducks. Ducks are not birds, obviously. It's not the same thing. Government drone crash. Like, why did it crash? Like, I get it when they crash into windows, because, you know, they get confused. They don't understand that it's glass. But a wall, really, buddy? You couldn't see that? I don't know. A bit confused about that one. I love the bit. Well, you will never see it again, so enjoy it while it lasts. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for coming. It was a long art stream today, like 4 hours. Wow, but thank you so much for sticking around. And I will see you on Friday for the official start of Spooktober. Yay, our first game is Amnesia. And then on Saturday, we are playing The Forest with Kia. So, yeah, I'll see you then. Bye-bye, everyone. There's also gonna be a new short tomorrow. Please watch it. Goodbye. Thank you for the super chat, Alex.